Alright, what is up, gamers? It's your boy DeBoss, and I'm joined by good old Sora Gamer, and the Otaku93.
We up in this his
What's up, you
house.
bunch of nerds?
So,
How's it going?
I
miss you
assume Bo will
too.
be with us
Just only
shortly.
Laura still.
Boy
Just
will be with us at some point.
At some point.
Anyway.
So, my PlayStation decided to unplug itself during the intro screen, so that's why it took a little
Oh,
longer. It was
that's
like,
why it was
oh,
taking so long.
What? Yeah, that's crazy out here.
yep,
I was like, I'm sitting here and like, his intro seems longer than
that'd be
normal.
why PlayStation's like, we're gonna unplug ourselves right
It
now. I'm like,
How do you
happened to
unplug
me
yourselves?
before.
I think its cord got unlodged from the cord strip it's in.
I see.
I'll have to re-secure it later.
Yep,
I see.
I've been playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite like long
I
time
feel like I
ago,
can't even
but-
say the word I see anymore without thinking of K-pop demon.
Oh yeah,
Like, I
At
see.
school,
Mm.
we watching K-pop, K-pop,
Mm.
whatever it's called. I forgot.
We are
K-pop
day.
Demon Hunters.
Yeah,
We are day
yeah.
874 of still waiting for more Kingdom Hearts 4 news.
I know.
Can we wait for like what?
I thought there at least would have been something
340?
during like TGS because Tokyo Game Show is usually a pretty good time for them to stream something or not stream
I
something,
bet we,
but like,
Yeah.
I
have
bet
something.
we could wait for 300 over 2 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm,
Get
definitely.
it's supposed to be tough for days.
But at last,
Still
I
no
don't really
news.
care about his Final Fantasy.
Well, it is
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII. They're in the midst of it, so I'm like, I guess they want to get through that first, and then maybe get back to Kingdom Hearts
Oh,
4.
I gotta finish watching the video. I only watched half of it, but that lady who's been playing all the Kingdom Hearts games for the very first time as blind as possible apparently finished 3. So I'm wondering, I was like, what
Really?
else is she gonna play?
I know. I was like, then what else are you gonna play?
Like, are you gonna play Remind?
Yeah,
Are you gonna watch cutscenes of Remind? Are you gonna play Melody of Memories? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I know.
Play
I am very
some
curious.
play some Cage Unchained. Oh wait, that's already canceled.
Because,
You mean Missing Link, the one that's forever missing?
Yeah.
the missing link forever missing.
Yeah, secret episode.
Secret episode. Yeah.
I'm a little pissed about that.
I think a lot of us are.
Because
many
it's
years
like,
until
how
we
are you
get
gonna
Deep?
like have
bro.
all these cutscenes and all these characters and people had a chance to play it and then we're like, you know what? I think we're just not gonna do
Jungkook
it.
and Thanos here. Oh, thank you for
Also,
tagging.
by the way, also, I've been watching too much.
Personally, I still think it has a 2026 release date. I think it has a late 2026 release date because if you're working on the thing prior to 2021 and it's been like what 4 or 5 years, the game should be done by now.
Yeah,
Because the reason why 3 was so delayed was because one, when they announced it, they were working on Engine A, and then they decided to move to Unreal Engine,
Yeah.
and then that took a little bit. So they basically all the work they had up till then had to be scrapped, and then they had to redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
should have
think
thought
it's
about
gonna
that from
take,
the
like, what,
start,
for the
honestly.
Yeah.
the
So, but
next-
now that they kind of know what they want to do, and they're already familiar with Unreal Engine, etc., it should be a more fluid
Yep.
completion.
Yes. A more fluid
Told you.
completion.
So hopefully it shouldn't take as long. Now, like I said, with the deletion of Missing Link, I'm kind of curious if, and I hope there shouldn't be. I hope there wasn't any critical information that was in Missing Link that needed to be added to 4. But
Right,
who
because
knows?
Nomura, please tell me that wasn't your intention.
Nomura, can we
Well,
get
the way he
this
made it
I-
seem was like, oh, he recommends you play Missing Link prior to 4, and I was like, so you're forcing us to play another mobile game to get
No.
critical
Critical
Sorry, I didn't mean to-
information.
I'm done
critical
playing.
information.
I'm done with that.
They were staring at
garbage.
me, and then he ran off, and I said the word critical, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Once-
scarred too."
Yep.
Oh, you have your
I'm just gonna
zoomies.
play.
Okay,
I'm just
bye.
gonna play some Pokemon.
He's getting his zoomies,
Ah,
Oh, wait, what?
but yeah,
Zoomies.
but I was crying and laughing because like it's just I don't know.
This is too much.
I just want 4. just want 4 to be here. I want to know who these
Yeah.
mysterious characters are. I wanna play the game. It is literally, I don't say the word literally a lot. My old English teacher will probably get on me, but like, it would be fantastic to finally play a game I could buy on day one, because I refuse to buy any other game on day one now. Everything's like
Yeah.
expensive.
Unless it's Kingdom Hearts.
Unless it's Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 is the only game I'm going to buy on day one, and it's probably going to be the only other game I pay extra for, like, a limited edition, yada, yada, yada.
Honestly, I'm probably with you on that as well.
Because I paid for the deluxe edition, so it gave me, like, the quote-unquote art book.
Ooh.
And
art
then...
book? I love art books.
Wait, is the Riku running new?
I was wondering if you noticed.
I'm like, I was looking at it go by a few times, and I was like... I'm trying to remember if that was there before.
He's a new addition.
I was like, "Did Ricky run before?" I was like, I don't think so.
It's her, bro. It's her.
I
She's
guess not.
running. She's running on a marathon.
I was like,
Yep.
"Hi, Riku."
Mm.
I still need to catch up on David Gallagher's playthrough. I'm still like, I think like halfway done. I've just been busy.
Yeah.
But I did hear he's on Recom now, so
Yeah, he started Recom yesterday.
oh boy, that makes
I think
it
he's
slightly
on
harder
Proud
to
Mode
run.
also. I was like, oh no.
Oh, he's like, Kingdom Hearts 1 was too easy.
I'm like, oh, he's about to learn so hard.
You got the
so hard.
Ah, man.
But no, I've been keeping a very thorough eye out at local comic conventions, because he's not. I highly doubt he'll come to like anything like Otakon or Gatsukon. Like, I highly doubt he'll go to an anime convention. The highest bet he'll go to is probably at a Comic Con. Like anything that's like a Comic Con or Nostalgia-Con-esque convention, he'll probably go, because that's usually where people. Sora.
Sora, shut
Get
up.
down!
What an asshole.
Ooh, a new follower?
Hello, new follower.
Hello, Kerboti. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, man.
Welcome, followers. But yeah, I've been
Welcome.
keeping an eye out for any local comic conventions to be like, are they gonna invite David Gallagher? He said he's already like signed up for a few, and I'm just like, okay, but
Hollow Knight.
is he gonna go? If he comes anywhere near AwesomeCon or GalaxyCon, which is like the two closest comic,
I think those are our
Con-ish.
best bets. Or at least GalaxyCon.
yeah, GalaxyCon. Also, I really hate the one and only time I've been to GalaxyCon was miserable because it took us 2 hours to find parking, and we had to park at some random ass community college like 4 blocks away, and then we got there. It took like another 45 minutes. Tara, I gave up on this now. And it took us another 45 minutes to get in line to like get our badges. And by the time we got inside, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we like left around like 7 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like, bruh, I'm tired. And because we were, I think I originally wanted to go because they had the Boy Meets World cast there, and I was like, when am I ever gonna see the Boy Meets World cast like ever in my life?
Fair enough.
And I was listening to their podcast anyway, because I was like, oh, I'm currently listening to their podcast, and I get to meet like one of my favorite shows growing up of all time.
Oh, true.
So
Right.
yeah, they had Topanga. I think they had Eric. They had Angela. And they had
Nice.
Sean. Yeah.
All right.
Imagine.
And I was like,
Imagine not.
All right, let's try to. We got to do it, Yozora.
Yep. Just as the first time of the night, we'll watch the cutscene again.
Yeah. Yuzora. We should call him not
And I
this
get to be
Yuzora.
like,
That would
meat.
Beef.
Meat.
Can I get some beef, please?
Beef.
This place.
So much beef.
We got too much beef.
Also, you got to remember, the final world is, as they say, is a cross between death
I'm
and
all here.
awakening or something like that.
Yeah. So in a sense, it's like.
So why is
story.
Yozora there?
I know. It was like, so why was Yozora there now?
Ooh, actually,
Why
because
did
we wasn't letting this
crossover
cutscene play out. Because, like I said, I was watching Jahara play Kingdom Hearts 3 again, like for the first time, and she got up to the final world last stream, and she was talking to all the stars, and you know how we have the random star that we don't know? Because you talked, one's nominated, clearly it's like nominated, and then the other we don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I
Maybe it's
legitimately think it is
maybe it's the
Strelitzia.
princess
Now,
from the toy box cutscene. It's the
I think
princess.
Strelitzia
Over here!
probably is in the body of what the girl that Yozora tries to save in his little game.
Yeah.
Now, but because Yozora, he's like, that's my name, and this isn't what I look like.
Yeah.
And so many people had so many theories. Somebody thought Yozora was Riku's nobody, and I'm like,
What the fuck is that?
I like the
haven't
theory,
heard that.
but
Nobody.
it's
that
not
wouldn't
gonna
make
happen.
sense though.
You.
I know.
What would it make?
Yeah, you're Yozora, right?
How do you know that?
right? Shut up.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Sora. And actually, there's something I have to ask you.
Sora?
Tell me, Sora.
You're Sora?
Huh? You know who I am?
Sure. I've heard of you.
If you're here, then this can't be the real world, can it? But wait, that girl, she told me about you. Maybe you are real after all.
Are you done?
No,
No,
crazy.
this
Bro
isn't the
said,
real
are you
world,
done?
and I
This is
am
messed
here.
up.
But this isn't what I really look like.
Hold on, pause.
How
Hold
would
on,
you
pause.
recognize-
Pause.
Here we
Did
go.
he? Hold on, no. There was something he said that I think I missed the first few times. Because he said that girl, right?
Yeah. That girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's the girl. Oh, the girl.
Hang on. Yo, hold up. I think that theory I saw earlier might have some plausibility to it. So we don't know who Yozora truly looks like, but we know that's his name, but that's not what he looks like. So whatever Sora's seeing, or aka the player seeing, that's not what he truly looks like.
Yes.
And he mentions that girl. Like I said, I legitimately think it's Strelitzia, but when Strelitzia shows up in Quadratum, she looks like the chick he keeps trying to. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the trailer.
star
while
was
you
nominated.
play. I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch this to see if her
Squeaky
hair
this-
is blonde.
Was it
Squeaky the
nominated or was
Zeppa.
it
Hello,
the-
Squeaky the
yeah.
Zeppa. Welcome.
Welcome
Got
to-
some new chatters in chat
I don't
tonight.
know. I don't know. Like, if the star is
Is she blonde?
nominated
I
or is
forgot
it
if she's blonde.
Strelitzia?
No, she's dark hair.
Because
But it doesn't mean
Howdy,
she
howdy.
that's what she looks like.
what she looks like.
Yeah, I think that's Strelitzia, but it's not what she looks like. Because Nomura specifically said the star, the nameless star that we see. He literally says we've seen her before. You just didn't know it was her.
Huh. Very
that's why I'm like-
interesting.
It's either
Very interesting
Strelitzia or
lore
it
to
is
it.
the other chick, the black hair chick from Union Cross. I am blanking on her name.
Oh. Is
Yeah.
it
I forgot her name because I
Old?
kind of really didn't give
Old
two
or
shits about
something?
Union Cross until I had to.
Is it
Means
is
Yozora.
this
Skull, that's what it was.
Skull.
Why are you using Sora's name?
Because I am
when I
Sora.
played this DLC for the first time?
If you are who
Well,
you say,
I mean, when
then
I
it was fate
got
that
into
brought
secret
us here.
episode and confused me
Then
that why
My path is clear.
why
So I
is,
wonder why what Sora looks like in his world then, because he's like, you don't look like the Sora that I know.
That's true. So it's
Yeah,
like,
and that's what
so what does the
confused me the
Sora in
most.
your
It's
world
like-
look like?
he's
He,
literally
you know
wants
what? What if he looks like the thing we see in the trailer, that realistic
Yeah.
looking Sora?
Oh, true. If it's like
He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't
The
look like the Sora
Quadratum
I know.
Sora.
This is the Sora I know, and it's like this realistic hyper graphics.
You know what?
Could
That's
be.
a really
it
good
confused
point.
me the fact he
That
said,
might be
I
what
went-
he looks like.
Yeah, he said.
But the thing
I went
is,
through some
who the
trials.
hell does your Sora supposed to be?
Yuzora?
I know, it's like, who
Yuzora,
is he
Yuzora,
supposed-
we get that. Yeah, bro.
I mean, he can't really use Noctis, but okay.
Hey, wait!
I accidentally wandered into this place and went through some trials.
Yeah, that's
What
the
trials?
part confused me. That's the part confused me the most. He said he went through some trials. He told.
Yeah.
What's with the weapon?
Yeah, told to save
Something
Sora.
about
I
like
just
he went through
felt-
trials.
It just
Like, what?
it just confused me the most. It's like, yeah. Also, anyway, boss fight time.
Yep.
So this dude.
You can tell how many times I probably have seen this cutscene.
All
I
of
get
us
so
have.
mad. Okay.
Got this.
That,
Why didn't I?
I gotta look at the thing.
Yep. It confused me. So alright. So his first attack.
Bro, I already stole my
is
weapon.
That.
Yep.
It's the run attack, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you fire at him, but he just jumps
I'm
back.
legitimately trying to rack my brain. Outside of like the mark of mastery, like what trials could he have?
Yeah.
What trials could he have gone
Bro, he
through?
died in the first run.
So I went through these trials and I
Just a
came here and
warm-up.
said save Sora.
It's
So
just a
then
flesh wound.
so then who would have said save Sora?
Yeah. So who would told him to save
I really
Sora?
don't get that part. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dodge, block. Okay. It took part confusing.
Okay, hold on. I'm like I said, the theories are sort of formulated in my brain
Mm-hmm. She's
because
got
it's based off all the
theories.
stuff we've seen.
It just confused me.
Okay, so we know. Okay, I know one of the things we know is Harry was in a sort of a deep sleep for like a year, based off Melody of Memories. So
Yeah.
her
From the lad, right?
everything that happened in Melody of
From the
Memories was
lad?
her basically being in that deep sleep, essentially.
Yeah.
I wonder
It was
if,
not- it was
because
not
like, if
Harry's
he's
voice.
tracing the connections of his heart, I wonder if she found a way to connect to Yasura and basically was like, hey, can you help save him? Because who else would connect? It can't be Nominee again. Nominee already did that trick with Terra.
Yeah.
Maybe Shalexia? I don't know.
I
Never
would
know.
maybe 100% sure
Swinging for!
Harry.
Get out these answers.
I know. We need some answers.
Can we get some real answers?
Answers, man.
Real answers and shit like, oh, we got this dude saying Zora. I went to the clouds. Then I told the save Sora. Dude, you idiot. You
I don't know. The Riku nobody theory is kind of funny though.
It is kind
Like,
of.
because they were like, Rex
You know
was
what
like,
it is?
oh, it's Yasura. I was like, bruh, Yasura looks more like Riku than Sora does.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's the Noctis cut.
It's the Noctis. It's like,
Yeah.
so like how you want your haircut? Like, make me a prince on a boy band that's running away from his kingdom.
It's like, all right, it shall be done.
Don't
It's
be
like,
done.
Noctis
Where's
haircut.
mine?
You guys are having a
You guys
great
are-
time discussing about my wife.
Discuss
We be like
your
that
wife,
sometimes.
bro.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I'm apparently dubbed the residential Kingdom Hearts professor because people can literally ask me anything about the game and I probably have an answer for it.
I promise you that would have been.
Because I have dissected and studied and done panels on the Kingdom Hearts universe to the point of had to be a couple years by now. Oh, what was it? Me winning the trivia contest, being completely plastered at a convention. Like I was pre-gaming and I had a couple drinks and I ran into it was there's a Kingdom Hearts trivia panel. Let me go down there and have some fun.
The fact
And I
that you were
just-
pre-gaming, you still won that is
I was
just what makes it so
pre-gaming
funny.
and I completely obliterated my opponents. I was like, I'm like, dude, I'm on a 10-second delay because of the alcohol, and I'm still buzzing in before
Oh
you.
yeah, don't drink alcohol.
I think one of the questions was like, who is this character who is no longer exist in the universe and has a forgotten name? And I was like, looking around, anybody want to do it? No. And I was like, and it's like a questionnaire, or no, what was it? Pendy, whatever they gave my name was. They were like, what is your answer? And like, what is she?
Nice.
I never did win my prize. They were like, yeah, we'll mail you your prize. I never got my prize. I was so.
I wonder what was the prize.
Probably would. I think it was like a Funko Pop or something.
True.
I bet there's
my
a Sora
prize?
Funko Pop.
Better be a
I bet
limited
there
edition
is.
Funko Pop.
Right?
Oh, look, a
It's like, give me my
cage-free
Kingdom Hearts Funko Pop.
collection.
Let's do this.
Can I get a Funko Pop?
Let's go.
One time this motherfucker beat me in like what 3 days. I still beat him.
I just don't understand why he's fighting me though. I was like,
I
if
know,
you're
it's
supposed
like-
to save me, why are you fighting
If
me?
you're supposed to say, that's why Sora's like, no, what's with the weapon? It's like, Sora out
Right,
here asking
like-
the right questions.
Sora's using his big brain.
He is. It's like,
I was like, why are you hitting me?
mm-hmm.
Why? Like
The prize was a restraining
bro.
order.
oh, right, bro.
That's a deep cut right there.
Nah, bro. Nah, you is getting
uh,
straight order, bro.
I'm gonna need to put a restraining order on this man. He keeps kicking my ass.
Let's do this.
Kick his ass.
That's
Kick his
crazy.
butt, dude. No. He sounds so cool. No.
No.
Sounds like a villain. Sounds like a villain. Oh my god.
Well,
Nice try.
he's technically a villain and a protagonist.
Technically.
That's a gray area right there, honestly.
Can we get a villain protagonist?
Yeah, there's definitely been some wild Kingdom Hearts series as of late. Cause it's like,
It's on.
ooh, hold on, brain is braining.
Our brain is braining.
Oh.
Your brain. Hold on. Let him cook.
Wait, it can't be him because
You thought you'd win?
no, I can't. First I was like, no, it can't be Lucio because we already know who Lucio is. But then I was trying to remember somebody else from Union Cross, and I was like, it can't be Ephemer because
Let's do
Ephemer's like dead by the time Kingdom Hearts 1 gets
the
something wrong.
gray haired kid. the
Wait.
gray- oh,
He's doing this DM already?
I guess so.
that happened to me before because why does it do that every time? Whoever did this, you're fired, bro.
Like I said,
Get
the
the
the only two girls that we have no idea what happened to them so far, like I said, will be Celestia and Scold from Union Cross. So either of them could be the nameless girl, but I'm fairly convinced Celestia is the nameless star, and then I think the girl that they're looking for, or at least in this case, Axel and Sax were looking for, because they kept bringing up some girl they kept looking for, I think was Skull. And I even brought it up with Anson the Alliance. They were like, yeah, what happened to the girl? I'm like, what girl? Who are you
what
talking
girl?
about?
Oh,
So I think that's Skull. And then what other mysterious girl is
her
there?
plan or something.
So,
I love how the Giga
him
Buff
summoning the
really-
Gigas.
Yeah, he's summoning the Gigas.
Not you summoning the Gigas.
Ready for this?
No, I'm
Ready
not
for
ready
this?
for
No,
this.
I'm not ready for this.
Da-na-na-na. I feel like Nomura heard people complaints about base game Kingdom Hearts 3 being too easy,
Yeah.
and then when he released for mine, he's like, "I got you too easy right here."
He said too easy,
Yeah.
you say.
Too easy? Too
A
easy.
challenge, you say.
Bro, think he's Bloodsport. Don't get stuck in that thing, wherever that big thing is. It looks like a big ball. Okay.
Oh, that's why I meant to summon Simba.
Pretty cool cinematic from the
Uh-oh.
team.
It's a cool
Remember
cinematic,
that?
though.
You are break. How about I can break your sword in half? So that way you can
Okay,
remember.
that was not a good run.
Look
What are we at, like
look the
63
look at
deaths?
the digital numbers
Oh,
of the
yeah.
damage.
I forgot to keep count. Thank you.
You're
Also-
welcome. I
also-
was like, I think he died like
also-
3 times.
Sorry. You
But,
know what's funny?
yeah,
I thought the
I'm legit
Let's do
trying to
this.
rack my brain. I'm like trying to remember all the obscure facts to be like, because the fact that Nomura's like, we've seen them before, and I'm like,
No chance.
where, when? Well, actually, not even where. When?
What is-
When have we
what
seen
is
them
bro
before?
talking- Why is he talking about this?
Nice try.
Get a Kingdom Hearts?
It can't be Marluxia, because Marluxia would know who Sora is.
Yeah.
Larium? Wait, Larium?
Lorium.
Lorium, yeah, Lorium.
Holy, that's not my
Also, I do still kind of dig the Masters of Masters as future deranged Sora. I mean, as much as that wouldn't work, it's still kind of cool.
I think it'd be hilarious if it was actually Demix.
Imagine the Masters.
Man, that's my secondary. I think it might be Demex. Because, and here's the reason why, and I feel like I might have brought this theory up before on the stream. Here's why I think Masters of Masters is probably Demex.
Why?
Because you can
Got this. Your
pinpoint
power is mine.
everyone's origin story for all the previous Organization 13. You know what happened? You know where Xemnas comes from. You know where
Right.
Zigbar comes from. You know where Zaldin comes from. You know where Vexen comes from. You know where Alias comes from. You know where Zexion comes from. You know where Syx and Axel comes from. We know where, technically, we kind of know where Luxor comes from.
It's
And
over.
then we know where Melucia, Lurksine, and Roxas come from. The only people, actually not even people, the only person we truly don't know that has, like, no backstory whatsoever is Devex.
Right.
There's, like, he doesn't, because, like, at least Marluxia and Larxene in them are in Union Cross. Like, they're specifically from Union Cross. Like, you can tell that like, yeah, this is them. Luxor supposedly might be from this world. He might be the driver, because if you hear this cutscene with the driver, if you hear the cutscene with the driver, it sounds like Luxor's voice.
Right.
And he did give Sora a card. He's like, hey, here's a card. A water card to help you out, basically, in a strange time, so... But, you know, you cannot find any point of origin for Demex. He's not in Union Cross.
It's on.
He sort of just showed up, and his personality kind of matches with the Masters of Masters. He could be silly, and then he could be serious.
Yeah.
Except the Masters of Masters is very dangerous. Because he made five other people believe there was a traitor, and it was like, there was actually never a traitor.
It was technically never a traitor. It was like...
I remember when Back Cover came out, and everybody's like, who's the traitor, who's the traitor? I'm like, there wasn't a traitor.
Guys,
He
like,
just lied to
there
them.
was no
He
traitor.
made them think there was a traitor in the first place, and like, there was never a traitor. He just made y'all lie.
A big fat lie.
Because he needed to sow division. He needed to be like, I need you for the future to end up how I see it in my visions. You guys need to fight, and the only way I can get you to fight is to convince you someone is going to betray you. No one is going to betray you. Everyone is doing their duty as foretold. He gave them all specific duties, and they're following their duties to a T. Because that's what he told them.
You're done.
So that is terrifying, because he's so silly, but then he's so manipulative.
It is.
So manipulative.
It's like two
And that
different
is
extremes.
terrifying. It is! It's terrifying! Masters is scary as shit. So that's why I'm kind of curious what this last Masters arc would forward. I'm like, bro, Masters of Masters, if we ever do fight him, is probably about to be the scariest boss fight in the entire series.
He has to be.
He reminds me of
Because whatever he's got planning, I'm like, bro, the thing is, he's gonna like mess with your mind.
I would say bro's literally gonna be a world domination.
Can you stop shooting me with lasers, bro?
I know.
How can bro
It's like,
shoot
now,
lasers?
there.
How can bro shoot lasers?
Lasers.
Again with the laser.
Oh, what's that? Oh my god. I can't remember, but it's not the
I don't
Buzz
think
Lightyear, it's his lasers. I forgot what that was.
You lost. Break.
Break what?
I know, it was like, break what?
Break into your mom's house?
Like, I just want to know where I was, bro.
He said break that.
It's like you just throw me
I know.
into a city
Bro literally said,
with active cars and people working at a Starbucks. Oh, I'm sorry, it probably wouldn't be called Starbucks Kingdom Hearts Universe. It will probably be called Stars Bucks.
because I got a great
Probably
joke
reference
for
something in Disney World. If it's similar to that.
Oh, with Encanto Coffee.
That's why coffee's for
Imagine for
grown-ups.
some reason the fact
There you go.
Imagine
Encanto
Starbucks with
coffee.
an alien currency type store.
Wish upon a Starbucks.
Actually, I like that. Wish upon a
Wish upon
Starbucks.
That actually sounds great.
It actually does.
They're like, excuse me, can I get one fairy princess latte with extra sugar, please? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a sea salt ice cream coffee, please?
Yo, that would actually be dope. That'd be dope as heck.
I know when the trailer first came out, everyone was joking, saying Sora totally works at a cafe to pay rent for whatever apartment he's living in.
Bro's
You're done.
literally 16 years old.
But
Oh,
I mean, but according to the
done.
trailer, he's only been there for like 7 days. They're like, yeah, you've been sleeping for like 7 days.
Bro's so tired.
Suppose that Kyrie's been asleep for a
Damn
year.
right.
Kyrie's been asleep for like 2 years.
I know, I was like, that girl's in a coma. That's not sleeping, that's a
He's been in like
coma.
2 different comas.
Nice try.
Boyfriend, like,
It's like, let this girl awake.
dude, shut up, Kyrie. You only
Because
said-
if Nomura does not give me what I want, all I ask for, not, okay, correct, 3 things. I was gonna say 2
Shall
things.
we?
All I ask is for 3 things. Number 3, give us Max Goop.
Yes.
Nine. Give us Max 9 Goop. He could be a squire. He could be a squire that under his father's tutelage. And you know, you can go back to Disney Castle and you just hang out with him, Pete and BJ, or PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, PJ.
What about?
And
what
just like,
about,
hey, yeah, I'm learning to be a captain of the guard like my
Let's
dad.
do
And it's like, wait, you have a kid, Goofy?
What's
I know.
Two, I would absolutely love to finally visit the mainlands of Destiny Island. We've only been to the islands. We never been to the mainland. The mainland apparently has a volcano on it. In school.
What is this?
In home. Apparently Riku's rich. According to if the Cage mangas are anything to believe.
Apparently, he's rich.
Yeah,
Kyrie lives with the mayor.
apparently his house is... Apparently he lives in a very nice house on top of a cliff or something. I don't even know. Not cliff, but... He has his own patio, basically.
Oh,
Bro thinks he's SpongeBob.
Like, he has like his own like
I was just
balcony
slightly
patio.
surprised
And I
that
was
made the
like...
blue sea salt ice cream thing in the parks just for Kingdom Hearts fans. So it's good. Would probably sell, right? It'd be a fun little subtle bonus for Cage fans. Yeah, I was like, over here, like in America's where we are, it's like,
Okay, so here's what I could tell you, Squeaky. Here's what I could
Let's
tell
do
you.
this.
They probably won't do the ice cream, at least not for now. But because I recently just came from Disney earlier this year, and based on some other news, there is an increase of Kingdom Hearts stuff in the park. Like there's like the past like year or two, there has been like an increase of Kingdom Hearts stuff in both the Disneyland and Disney World. In fact, I was freaking out because we found the Disney pens. They had like actual Kingdom Hearts Disney pens that wasn't just Mickey, because the only Disney pens you can find, the little collectible Disney pen, was just of Mickey in an organization outfit. But the ones that we saw, they actually had Sora. There was actually was a Sora, Donald, Goofy pen, and then another pen I got. But yeah, no, and then in addition, since we're around Halloween time now, as of this stream, it's only in Disney California Adventure. It doesn't exist anywhere else, any of the parks. But in Disney California Adventure, during the Oogie Boogie Bash, they do have Mickey, Donald, and Goofy in official character mascots in the Kingdom Hearts outfits. So they will have a Kingdom Hearts themed booth to take pictures at. Only for Halloween. It's only
for
during
Halloween.
Halloween. They never bring out any of the characters. But if you look up Disney California Adventure, Kingdom Hearts Oogie Boogie Bash, there will be pictures. And the Kingdom Hearts fans go wild because they're always cosplaying as Kingdom Hearts characters. But like they'll have like he'll actually carry a Keyblade too. Like he'll have a Keyblade with them.
yo, seeing like a mascot Mickey with this Keyblade.
Yeah, so they'll have Kingdom Hearts 2 Mickey. It will be his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit.
Nice try.
And then Goofy and Donald are in their Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. I mean, they haven't changed, but yeah, it's their Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. So
Yeah.
they'll have like, so he's literally will wear what he's ever wearing in the first game.
Okay.
They unfortunately do not have a Sora. There's no official Sora, but if you look up
Like-
because there's like a app, like I guess like one of the Disney apps or whatever, you can look up like official character listings, like is there official costume character for this? And they will actually be officially listed, but there is no Sora.
Why do
never
you
been
shoot lasers?
Oh, okay.
Why
Sorry.
can you shoot? Why can
Plan
you
to take her
shoot
sometime in the near
with
future.
guns?
Nice.
Why you
Oh,
look like
nice,
Dante
nice.
from Devil May Cry, bro?
It's changed. It's changed. I used to go to Disney a lot. We actually had a close family relative that actually worked there. That lived in Florida and actually worked at Disney. So we got free passes every now and then because we were like the guests. So it's like you and 3 guests can, if you work for the company, you and 3 guests can go to the park. So like there'll be times where we'll just go to a park for we have to pay parking, but I mean it's like $50 for parking and you get to go into the park for free. Like that's you're saving like $90 right there. Like $90 or $100. Oh,
hey,
showed up.
I was in chat.
Can we get a celebration in here, please?
Be there in a sec.
You keep it
All right.
secret? But yes, listen, I did not know there was actually, because I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts stuff to be in the parks, but the fact that like I actually was screaming. Like we went to the pin traders, and I asked the lady, and I was like, I know this is a long shot because like I highly doubt like Kingdom Hearts stuff, and she kind of gave me a look where she was like pondering, and then she walked over to something, and I was like, oh my god. And then, like, she's like, "Is this what you're looking for?" And it was literally the three keyblade pins or the thing. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Wait,
Hi, bud.
So glad you could join us, buddy.
I just realized as soon as you come in there, I was literally gonna be.
I'm sorry, Cincinnati, both in baseball. Not having a good
Cincinnati Bengals.
You already read them all.
Oh, don't worry. They're on the list of things that are going wrong right now.
Yeah, because I was at least like, oh, maybe the Reds could do something. I saw the Reds game, and I was like,
The Reds, I'm not as.
Wait, is it the football? Was it the football game?
I don't think so. Well, no, the Reds I'm not as upset about, just because like for them to get to the playoffs, I don't want to say a long shot, but it was definitely. Let me put it this way: the New York Mets should have been in their spot, and the Mets just had one of the biggest collapses we've ever seen in MLB recent history. So, kind of on their fault. But I saw who since he was playing, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, they're playing the Dodgers. That's the team that beat them in their sweep. Yeah, I was like, yeah, they're toast. They're not beating Shohei Ohtani. That's not happening. Well, but like, cause the thing is, I'm not really a baseball person. I used to play baseball when I was much younger, and only this year did I start following them just because I was following, news about the Bengals. So I was like, might as well. But yeah, the Reds I'm not as upset about. I'm like, I saw that coming. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. The collapse of my football team, however, I don't understand. Well, I think I do. I think I do understand. I'm really.
See, this is all the signs that Joe Burrow should have won an MVP last year, because the fact that without him, y'all are just like
Trash.
yes.
I
was gonna say irrelevant. Okay.
You just said straight up.
You are a fucking scrub, bro. Get a better team.
Got this.
Seriously? You can only score 3 points in 2 games?
Got this.
Seriously?
Exactly. I get so confused. Like, why'd you get a tie?
Yeah,
You don't want. No, that doesn't make you one. It makes you a.
Yeah, we were having a little bit of theory time before you stopped by, and I've been racking my brain.
She's cooking the mini cage theories.
I have nothing else to do because there's no news.
Damn,
It's actually driving a lot of hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans insane. We're just like, cause some of us who've been here since the beginning, we're just like,
You're done.
dude, like, what is going on? Like, there's just nothing.
Yeah. It's been
And it's it's really abnormal. Like, it's actually kind of worrisome because it's like, for a little bit, we actually were like, did the game get canceled? Like, what? Like, nobody's telling us anything.
I was so sad. I was literally so sad to see nothing like
Because
Why?
it's just like,
I think you're onto something though. You were saying Final Fantasy needs to be priority. I'm like, you know what? That actually does make sense to me.
yeah, they're worried more about Final Fantasy than Kingdom Hearts right now.
Final Fantasy 7 remake, because they're in the remake series.
Tactics came out. They're probably trying to get 3 out, and then they're like, well, we'll all the attention to 4 and da da da. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But can you at least give us a trailer? Can you give us like a general winter 2026 or whatever?
I know, right?
Something.
Do I have to wait that longer?
Got
Okay.
this.
All we got was a, hey, sorry, Missing Link is canceled. Here's some screenshots from a trailer that we're not going to post
literally
anytime
all we
soon.
got.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, hey, let me analyze this.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Fury Time, and I thought you were talking about my team, and I'm like, that's more thought than I never. Well, I mean, I think thoughts about my. Hey, whatever.
No, I was talking about Kingdom Hearts, sorry. Yeah, it's just, I wouldn't say it's been boring, but I'm like, dude, it's just, what are we doing?
Right, what are we?
You know what's the most boring thing that I keep bored.
But I have no idea. It's just silence. Like, I'm just like, can somebody just leak something? Like, at this point, I don't care if something is leaked.
Got this.
It's like leaked rumor trailer, and I'm like, sure, show it.
That's so weird.
Oh, I wish there was a trailer.
Oh, I have to ask you a question, Boa, since you are the Universal Studios expert. What is going on with the Stardust Racer thingy?
Oh.
Situation with that, because I've been hearing it all over the news.
Should I tell you this story? Because okay, it's not anything serious in there, but I can explain to you this story about what happened. Because it literally happened the day before I went to Epic Universe while I was down there. It literally happened while I was down there. The day before. All right, I'm talking about. I'm at Universal Studios at 11 o'clock the night before, doing Halloween Horror Nights related business, right? I'm walking around the park, I'm celebrating the Halloween stuff, having a fun time. I'm having a great time. I get back on the bus, the shuttle, to go back to my hotel.
Got this.
Because, it's 11 o'clock. I know I'm going to spend all day in the park tomorrow, so I want to, get some sleep and take my time and all that. I'm on the shuttle to the bus. I have my phone out. I'm reading Discord, and somebody in Discord posts, yeah, wow, somebody died on the roller coaster. I was like, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yo.
So that's what's going on. Long story short, a man in a wheelchair decided to get on the ride. He was found unresponsive on the roller coaster. They took him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead a few hours later. I was like,
wow.
Oh. We did not know at the time when the news came out that it was a man in a wheelchair.
Wait, how did that happen?
Well, they're investigating the ride right now. They're looking into it and trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. We didn't find out it was a man in a wheelchair until I was in Epic. Literally the next day while I was walking around, they were like, yeah, photos of the deceased have been released. And I took one look at that picture and said, oh no. Oh
my
no,
God.
this is gonna cause trouble. We did not know it was a man in a wheelchair initially. That didn't come out until later. It was like, oh no. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, the conversation's about to get real.
Oh, because they think that he wasn't strapped in properly?
Because, let me put it to you this way. People,
Shall we?
I hate to say it, this is a case of ableism, but it's kind of true. People, I think, are more inclined to have full support and empathy and sympathy if the man was not disabled. If he was sitting upright, walking around, he just walked on the coaster, and all of a sudden he's unresponsive when he gets off the ride. The fact that he's in a wheelchair, and he was in a wheelchair because he had a pre-existing spinal injury.
That should have been a warning. That's usually a warning on all the coasters.
That's what makes this even more
because he ignored the warning. He ignored the warning. Because every time I see a intense roller coaster, they're usually no expectant mothers, no if you have like back injuries or et cetera, or neck problems, do not get on this ride.
Right.
Oh.
So if there was a lawsuit, they were like, listen, if he had pre-existing spinal issues, there's usually a warning of do not go on here.
Yeah.
And he chose to ignore that.
Exactly.
But then I also heard a counter argument saying, well, he's been on other similar aggressive, rides or da-da-da.
No.
There's a lot of misinformation out there. And unfortunately. So I was in Epic Universe the day after. I was in Epic Universe the day after. I didn't get to ride Stardust Racers because the ride
has been closed.
Closed, yeah. I honestly wasn't expecting to get on the ride anyway. I really just wanted to go sit in the test seat and see if I could fit. I mean, I will say this, and Devin knows this. I was riding rides in Epic Universe. I was shocked about that. I thought I was too big to get on the roller. Thought I was too big to get on the roller coasters. I am not too big, so I'm like, oh!
You're fluffy.
Bro,
I am filthy. But anyway, yeah. No, the crazy thing about my time down there was literally walking into Super Nintendo World, going straight into the Mario Kart ride, and realizing, oh no, I didn't get.
I want to go.
There is one in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there is.
Let's go. Because I want to travel there.
The only thing I've heard about the Japanese Nintendo World is that their merchandise is significantly better than Orlando's, which I'm like, okay, I get that.
That makes sense.
Oh, that makes total fun.
Yeah, I tried to convince my fiance to go to Disney Tokyo or Tokyo Disney when he was in Japan for a couple weeks. Because I was like, bruh, they're building a Nintendo. We have a Nintendo World at home.
It's like, bruh, but it's in
Like, we don't
Tokyo.
have-
This is literally
Like,
the
we don't
whole...
have Tokyo Disney because the way Tokyo Disney's built is that it's technically not owned by Disney. It's licensed from Disney. So some of the rides in Tokyo Disney have nothing to do with like Disney property. Like there's like a quote unquote Aladdin ride that actually is not even Aladdin. It's like some Timu Middle Eastern looking dude.
Bring Timu in here in this biscuit.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're getting back.
How to
Yeah,
take
but
my
anyway.
items?
Still 3 of your items.
That's not fair. That's actually very unfair.
No, it's
But
actually
anyway,
not.
so getting back on track for a second
Right.
with the conversation. Yeah, I was following along with the news and what was going on because, like, obviously I knew I wasn't going to be able to get on the ride. Nobody was able to get on the ride. And I'll tell you what, it was surreal.
Your power is mine.
Standing in that...
What a stun lock! Screw you!
Oh, that's unfair.
Whoever designed stuff like you are really fired.
But it was surreal for me to get in the line for the How to Train Your Dragon roller coaster and be waiting in that line for 40 minutes when it's right next to Stardust Racers and just be looking over and seeing the track empty. Just no cars, no sounds, no nothing coming from it. Like, it's so weird.
I'm surprised
You
they
know?
didn't have people like walking around investigating.
Well, they were. Well, I mean, they have been investigating. So, like, okay, so the whole situation is a mess. It's tricky because they and Universal has been taking this thing very seriously since it opened, since it happened. They
I
found
heard
nothing
others
was
have come forward. Like others who were like, I've been hurt on this ride too.
Yeah, okay, well, first of all, I have no sympathy for any of those people, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the most I'm gonna say on this topic because a lot of what I have to say is NSFW and especially not safe for streaming.
Oh, boy.
Right, yeah. No,
Gotcha.
people have been all of a sudden like been coming after because like after the guy passed away, they were like, yeah, I've been having back problems since I got off that
Like,
ride
nah,
too.
you just
And I was
want
like,
money. You want some kind of
Uh-huh.
compensation if you're gonna say all that.
You're right. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts about that off screen, but
Okay.
Got this.
but
Excuse me?
but yeah, there's just been a lot of, I don't want to say misinformation, but there's not a lot of conclusiveness answers so far.
Basically, it's a he said, she said. Like Universal said this, and then the family said that.
The problem is the family was grieving for the first few days, and then literally, like, this was on the Wednesday that happened. I went to the park on Thursday. Monday afternoon comes around, and I read an article about, oh yeah, the family's suing for manslaughter. I'm like, whoa.
Boy, that's late.
What do you mean suing for manslaughter? I had to, I'm like,
It's
What are we talking
I would have sued for. I feel like they probably had a better chance of wrongful death than manslaughter.
yeah, they're
They're probably gonna get
basically-
thrown out the court.
Yeah, I'm
like very serious.
It is, and I have a feeling. I don't know if it's necessarily the family. It's probably their lawyer. It's probably the guy that they hired for the case. And like,
Well, he's like, ooh, make some money on
It was
this.
like, a chance to sue. It was like, this time you make some money.
yeah,
Desperation move
it's
time. Hey, Yup Alonzo. Hey, Up. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's doing some disservice, I think, to the family,
Yes,
and I think that it's not helping
That's
them at all.
crazy.
But
Blue is unblockable. Do you remember? Yeah, I do remember. I just need to react faster to
What?
Blue.
Got this.
You just have to get that reaction time down.
Got this.
Very true.
But yeah, the whole situation is a mess. There's a lot of really iffy factors about it, but like the fact is that I don't think this was a case of malpractice or ill intention on the part of the park or the guests. I think that, it's still, in my opinion, a little too early to say it, but I do think the guy probably
Shall we?
pushed it. Because like the big thing I heard was like, oh yeah, he had been on the ride multiple times that day. Well, now his lawyers, the family's lawyers, come out and saying, actually, no, that was the first time he was on the ride. I'm like, okay, somebody's lying here.
Yeah, somebody's lying, and that's what it sounds like.
Somebody's not telling the truth here, because that's two things. Those two things cannot be true. That cannot be true. So
it's like he's been on here multiple times, or he hasn't been on here multiple times, but clearly he's been injured, so what's going on?
Exactly. So it's like, so what's the real story?
I think, if I'm being honest, looking further into it, the manslaughter charges is coming on because there's a discrepancy about, did he put himself in the chair, or was he assisted by the team? Because if he was assisted by the team, unfortunately, that's a way that they could get on Universal for that. So they're kind of going to zone in on that and prove that.
I'm going to say you didn't strap him in properly, essentially.
Right.
But if he is able to assist himself, then...
Right. Because what they said happened was, right, so Stardust Racers, the coaster, people make a big deal about this, but like, oh, it's a lap bar. I'm like, you understand that it's not just like, oh, they put a lap bar over and you're good to go. Like, they make sure that thing is tight and secure to you. There are other rides in Epic where they have lap bars that come down, but those are not just like click, 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 okay, you're good. It is on your waist, right? You're not going anywhere strapping those things. People are thinking, oh, they might have to change the lap bar system. Honestly, they may not, because to take the cars off the track and redesign the coaster cars, that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of money. So it's going to be on the manufacturer to figure out what they're going to do there. But what I think more likely could happen in the future is that they're definitely going to be a lot stricter with the rules. Because, yeah, there are rules, like even in the shows there at Epic, they tell you if you're sensitive to strobe lights or to fog, do not watch the show.
Yeah.
They have warnings all over the place in all of the rides. They are posted right in front of the coasters, and again, right before you get on it. So, I don't know. The only thing I can think, and just from listening to people, like, not like your average Joe Schmo on YouTube talking about it, but like actual like examiners and medical folks, is that they said more than likely what could have happened was that because he had a pre-existing spinal injury, right, he was paralyzed from the waist down, you know,
he couldn't keep himself up.
You have to think about it. Like, this is a roller coaster that zips and flips and, you know, moves, and it's very tight and very fast paced. But the thing about going over a roller coaster, and I think a lot of people don't realize this, and I do know this because I did study roller coasters. It was one of my phases, my autism phases as a teenager, right? But it's about the gravity and the forces that goes into the coaster. The thing is, most humans can take it because, you know, when you're sitting there, you know, you feel yourself moving forward, you kind of plant yourself into the seat to steady yourself, right? That's why they tell you, don't throw your arms up around all over the place. You're supposed to lean back and keep your head up on the seat, because that way, if you're pressing into the seat or you're going into a loop, you'll be able to support yourself.
And that's probably why he has blunt force trauma to the head, because if he's passed out and if he has no control of his upper body, he can't balance himself.
The family lawyer thinks that what happened was, or maybe not, I shouldn't say that, because that's actually, I don't think that's true. But I was watching a medical practitioner who said more than likely what could have happened was that if he wasn't able to support his lower body, yeah, maybe he got shuffled in a way that wasn't supposed to. They were saying that they think he hit his head on not the lap bar right in front of him, but on the metal piece in front of him, because they were saying there were injuries with a metal piece. And I'm like, how the hell did that happen? They're thinking maybe he flew forward and he hit his head on the front of the car, and that's what maybe knocked him out. Because I'm like, you could hit your head on the side of the seat, but that wouldn't knock you out. It would have to be pretty significant to do that.
Hell, I've probably banged my head more times on the wooden coaster at King's Dominion, and I'm still conscious on the ride. Like, wooden roller coasters can be pretty brutal too. Like those are some rough rides.
Because that's the thing with Stardust Racers is that it launches you twice on that coaster. There's two sections. There's two halves to the coaster, and both of them are initiated by a launch sequence. So it's like, when could this have happened on the ride that, like, to cause it? But like, it's there. Universal.
Things aren't adding up.
Yeah, things are definitely not adding up.
Universal has said it. I think the manufacturers have said it, and I do think that parks and safety features have come and done investigations on it so far. They've all said they could not find any records of, like, a safety check failed on the coaster, or the lap bar wasn't properly secure, or any of that stuff. They found nothing.
And also, like, if he hit his head on something metal, there would be skin grafts on it, like pieces. Like if they really investigated it, you know, there would be like evidence of the hit. Like you still, like if you hit something hard enough to injure your head, you probably left like skin bits on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they definitely. I mean, from the beginning, they said he died of multiple blunt force trauma because he was found unresponsive in the coaster. They're like, oh no.
So he so he could have passed. Because I think I remember one of the rumors, or not rumors, one of the reports was like he passed out, and then because he passed out, he couldn't regain consciousness and was probably banging his head back and forth, and that's why. But then what? He passed out.
That's what I mean. There's too many theories right now, and there's not enough answers.
Right.
And I think, unfortunately, and I really hate blaming the family, because it's like, you know, it's too I still think it's too early to really pass judgment on this, but it's like, I want to support the family, and I want to have the sympathy and the empathy for them, but like, the motion to file a lawsuit so quick against the park, or to like try to motion for a lawsuit, is just, I'm sorry, it's not a good look for them. And I'm like, they should be allowed to grieve and take their time, and like, you want to have that investigation, fine. Like, they deserve closure, but
I mean, it also could be, if you have someone who's been like clearly in a wheelchair, then I mean, that's also a lot of medical bills you're probably dealing with, and they're like, hey, you know, sorry that what's his face died, but we can finally get rid of these medical bills if we lawsuit.
I don't know. It's rough.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. But yeah, no, the fact that, because I was listening to it on the radio, and the fact that like a bunch of people are like coming to be like, oh yeah, I had neck issues, it was rough. And apparently there's like two coasters, like one's a easier version and one's like a harder coaster, or like it has more loops or something, or not loops, but I guess it's more intensive.
Let's go. I don't know if that's necessarily true, because Stardust Racers is built as a dueling coaster. There's two cars. There are two cars on two different parts of the track, and they're always sitting next to each other, and they're integrating with each other. So I don't know if maybe one side is slightly more intense than the other, but I'm like, both sides are pretty intense. I mean, you're doing some really like a lot of big overbanked turns, a lot of close calls, encounters. There's all these technical terms when they come to dueling coasters. Both sides are pretty intense, so I can't say one was better than the other. But like, it's tough. And
I mean, probably feel bad for the employees who worked there when the train came back, because they probably saw, like, if he's hitting himself constantly to the point that he's unconscious, unresponsive.
As sad as it is for the family, right? Think about the employees, right? They're the first ones to see him when they come back to the station. They're the first ones to take notice that, besides the guests, something's wrong. It's like, can you imagine?
Right, they were like, and they probably have to be calm. They're like, there might be a dead body here.
Yeah.
Survivor's it's like getting survivor's guilt when you literally didn't do anything wrong. It's like, oh gosh.
Oh my goodness. That was a crazy story for some reason. Someone's death is that Rest in peace to that guy.
I really hate to say it because of like the night before I was like, please, like I almost wanted to tell the person like, please tell me whoever wrote that you're joking, but like I knew in my heart it wasn't.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Really?
Actually, I remember. I mean, it wasn't as bad, but I mean, somebody got sick. When we were in Disney World, we went on. Was it Toy Story Mania or something like that? And somebody threw up.
Oh.
And we're like, Toy Story? How'd you throw up on Toy Story? Like, it's one thing to be like, okay, I'm on like Aerosmith and that goes upside down and loop-de-loop or whatever, but I'm like, how'd you throw up on Toy Story?
On Toy Story, alright.
I don't know if it necessarily impacted my time.
Really crazy.
I don't know if the incident necessarily impacted my time at the park because, you know, everything else was open and we could go everywhere else and do everything else. And but like, I will say this: I think the wait times were definitely impacted because that coaster is a people eater. You know, like it is arguably the biggest roller coaster in the park.
I don't think so.
It's definitely one of the more exciting rides in the park. So for it to not be operating and be shut down, yikes.
What was that animation?
What was that?
Dude, you were so close too.
I was.
What happened? Did you dismiss the Dream Eater?
I don't even know. That was a weird interaction.
Yeah, like you had him and then he just disappeared. And I was like, what happened?
It was like, Simba? What happened?
Wait, you summoned Simba but you got a Dream Eater?
I guess.
You were like, you're not Simba.
You're not Simba.
Who's simple?
What a pain.
Being a simpleton is crazy.
But at least I'm figuring out his patterns again.
Yeah, I was like, I kept. Well, so here's the crazy part. I was trying to get Bull to keep talking about Stardust Racer because I was like, maybe this is helping him with
it
the
kind of is in a way. Auto it is. It's kind of
I was like, every time we kept bringing it up, I was like, he's getting pretty further along.
But what you're saying is, you just need me to go on a rant here. Oh,
right.
I heard a Discord message by like, oh, what are you saying, Darn?
yeah. But well. Yeah, I mean, I think I think I just really want to get through this month. It's
one time I asked my teacher, and she says, "Ooh,
spooky month.
Ooh, you wanna do a Kingdom Hearts relaxing music?" I say yes. What the hell?
Yeah.
Got this.
I'm gonna play this game, but I'm gonna turn the volume down. Do that. Let's go. Excuse you. All the way down. Okay, let's try that. Okay. I'm gonna. Hopefully, this is not too loud. If it is, I'll turn the volume down.
I'll let you know if it's too loud and you're good.
Imagine you debuff imagine. It'll be taking you hard for what?
Here we go.
True.
Like one time, I was so angry I could not see how to beat Yuzuru. Like, what do you do? What, is there videos or something?
You know how many guys I've looked up to fight Yozora? Especially my first playthrough?
We need all the help that we can get.
All the help.
It's on.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, I will say,
Why can Bro shoot lasers?
I know. What's with him with lasers? What's with Nomura and lasers?
It's just he really likes Star Wars, guys. He's really a big fan of Star
Oh,
Wars.
that makes cool sense.
So this a hint? Was this akin to Star Wars being canon in KH4 then?
We're still question mark. Still a question mark.
It's still a question mark.
What a pain.
Yeah, you're a pain.
Shut up.
Hopefully he doesn't do a random attack.
Like he always does.
Look, random attack! This guy's awful.
You thought you'd win?
This guy's freaking awful, bro. One time when I go against him, he was not fun going against him because he sucks.
Still not as frustrating as the Data boss fights, which I find ironic.
I remember you had
Let's
a
do this.
big angry moment when you
Xehanort,
tried
he made me so mad.
Yeah. Can't you see an old man can't help it, a teenage boy trying to heal?
Oh my god. No.
There it is. Oh,
I'm actually.
Let's do this. No chance.
What's up, Yap? You're not winning, son.
I get it.
Yes, I am very much aware I am not winning.
That's a Darth Vader joke, supposed to be, because no, boy, you are my son.
I don't think so.
It's I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
I will admit, the so-called plot twist of Lightyear was so stupid. I was like, it looks pretty.
Do you want me to go on a Disney ramp? Because I will go on a Disney ramp right now. I will go on a ramp right now.
You have
That
lost your
movie,
Keyblade
the
rights.
fact that they were like,
Yes.
it's the movie that exists in the world that Andy saw. So Andy basically sat in the theater, saw this movie, and this movie inspires the Buzz Lightyear toys, which basically inspires Toy Story.
Let's do this.
You be using links, so I'm not using them. I use my links sparingly.
No chance.
I
But yes, please, Professor Boa, Mr. Ranter, please give us your Disney rant.
So,
I don't want to
first
spam
of
my
all-
MP, Yop, so that's why I don't spam my links. My son is.
First of all, no, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not happening. The movie that inspired Andy to get the toy, please.
Yes, that
Nah,
was their
no
their
way.
explanation. It's the movie
this
to inspire him to
ugly-
get the toy.
Gross, dark, power,
Let's do this.
depressing movie.
You're
Mega
done.
Man. Whoever plays Mega Man.
Got this.
Hey guys,
You're
one
done.
time.
He's like, I gotta do like this.
Like one time.
Buzz Lightyear.
So as a player character, you're the boss. Yes.
One time when I was playing Mega Man, this was so hard. I was on a 5 level. Do you remember the green platforms? I can't literally jump on the 5th or the 6th one because it was so hard to beat that game. I'm done with that crap, bro. Screw it. I'm just gonna play me some Kingdom Hearts. I just
Fair enough.
It's not because because I literally don't like platforms. I'm okay with it, but not the
Yeah.
a single platform. But oh, you just gotta jump on a single platform. Just shut up. It's just how it works, bro. Seriously. I get so angry over it. I was like, this needs to stop. This platform needs to stop. Imagine Thor can do a parkour K4, you know? That'd be fun.
I didn't realize that was me stealing time.
Oh.
That was me.
I thought that was someone else.
I was making a comment, I was looking at something, and I was like, oh shit, the new Digimon game came out. I was like, that came out today? And I was like, I guess so. Because I was wondering why I've seen people on Blue Sky posting pictures about Lady Devamon, and then I remember commenting, Lady Dimitrescu, is that you?
Hey yo.
Oh no.
And put Lady
And I'm-
Dimitrescu in Digimon.
No, there's a lady that looks like her. A very tall, voluptuous woman that might have vampire qualities.
Right.
Oh, a vampire lady?
I was gonna say, yeah, Lady Devilon's been around for a while. Like, much longer.
Is it the vampire lady? From
Yeah,
Lady
she's been from like the first. She was in season 1.
Yes.
Oh,
But yeah, the Digimon fandom, I'm just like, listen, please don't make me slap y'all into horny jail because there's a human-looking Digimon.
Too late.
I never.
Yeah, some of the reactions I've seen, they're like, wait, because somebody was like,
Look, it doesn't.
No chance.
I'm like,
Well, it
just
doesn't
because they
matter.
look human doesn't mean they are human. You can't take them.
Well, you can't. I'm sorry, but there's a creepy subsect of the internet that you cannot convince of that.
Oh no, I've seen the creepy part of Digimon fandom. I don't go back. I went there once and I never go back there again. I went there once out of curiosity, and I was like, "What's wrong with you people?" And then I haven't been back since.
So, getting back to my rants.
Yes. But Lightyear.
I just don't understand Disney's obsession with just forgetting that they invented things, or rather that, like, I don't understand what this obsession is lately, especially lately to like, let's redo history. Let's pretend that this TV show that we made years ago never actually existed, and we're going to tell you the real story of Buzz Lightyear, or the thing that happened. Like, the TV show existed. Those of us who grew up in the 90s, we remember this show.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember the show.
There was like some blue
Remember
skin
this
lady.
anime? It's like, and that TV show was always more in spirit of what Buzz Lightyear originally was supposed to be. It's like,
And probably
why?
what Andy watched and saw.
Yeah.
Like, this Buzz Lightyear. How did you see me?
They just wanted to make a fancy Buzz Lightyear. They just wanted to make fancy Buzz
it's
Lightyear.
like this movie
I don't
is more in
think
line
so.
with modern Disney and modern Disney's quote unquote politics. I'll use that word because, and I really do think it's performative. Like, not like in the sense of like traditional politics, just
You thought you'd win?
that sort of thing. It's just like, this is like, if you're trying to make a movie that was supposed to be set in the 90s to be inspired in the same universe as Toy Story, you have failed at your job here miserably, because this in no way, shape, or form feels
Let's
like a
do this.
90s film, or something that like we as 90s kids would have wanted to go see. It's too dark, it's too dour, it's too serious, it's not fun. It's like Buzz Lightyear's supposed to be fun. This movie was not fun.
Yeah, whoever's in charge of the creative department, it's just like, they're like, I feel like they just don't have any ideas. They're like, let's just remake everything because we have no.
Nice try.
Honestly, 'cause I feel like
Just keep bombing. I'm like, because you guys don't promote them.
yeah, it's like you don't promote.
I'll refrain.
Why are you
from
guys
talking-
promoting? Wow.
Again,
I don't get it.
I'll be refraining from talking about one of the other points, specifically sore spot. But yeah, the big, even putting that part aside, the big twist of the movie, Zurg. And I don't care. I'll spoil it because I
So they were like, they can't say the word Buzz.
they, like,
Mm.
I'm gonna spoil it because I don't care. Like, the fact that in this movie they made Emperor Zurg the future version of Buzz Lightyear is the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my entire.
He turned
Why?
evil
Why?
because he went through too many
Why?
loops.
He turned evil because he wasn't able to go back in time to fulfill his quest. And it's like, wait, what are you
What is the
talking
logic?
about?
Where's the logic in this?
What quest?
There is no logic here.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it makes no
Right.
sense.
I don't get it. I truly do not understand it. And I'm like, wow, you didn't just destroy Buzz Lightyear. You had the nerve to destroy Emperor Zurg in the process? Like the minute I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, they 100% do not understand what they're so out of touch
Got this.
with
They
this.
probably wanted to make a Toy Story remake, but they were denied. So they're like, okay, we'll make the next closest thing.
To me, the worst part about this is that they dumped this on Pixar. And it's like, how dare you?
Yeah, you can't dump that on Pixar.
How dare you? How dare you dump this
I
on
know
Pixar?
Pixar's quality now.
Yeah, and sully their name because, although, granted, they released Elio this year, and it turns out Pixar doesn't need anyone to do their thing. They'll do it themselves. 'Cause that
Yeah,
movie-
I saw this on Disney Plus, but I haven't seen it yet, so I have no idea if it's good or bad.
Yeah, it's okay. So you remember how Fierce and defended turning red?
Yeah, say,
I
what,
will
say
not-
that again?
You remember how fiercely I defended turning red?
Right.
Like, it's really not
Oh my
that
god,
bad.
is that cringe?
Yeah, no, I'm not defending this film. This film is
Oof.
actually terrible.
Mm,
Ooh.
Yeah,
dang.
Elio is the definition of like mid, really mid. It is well below
Let's do this.
the quality that
Lots
is
of mid.
I guess
Like, okay.
Pixar's just running out of ideas.
Well,
I mean,
I think the problem. I really think the problem with Disney and with Pixar to an extent is that they just don't care about making animated films anymore. And you can tell it's just not a priority for these people.
yeah.
Because they
I get that. I get that.
they keep telling the same stories over.
They're focused on the live action remakes. That's all they want. That's literally they're trying to make that as a moneymaker. To be like, remember these great movies from 30 years ago?
Yeah,
We're
like-
bringing them back. Don't you want
Yes,
to
I
watch
do.
it?
Yes, I do. How dare you? How dare you?
Yes, I watched the original, not
Like
these.
apparently apparently there's a live action Hercules.
Yeah.
There's a I don't even know what else is in. Snow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled the plug on Snow White because
They already
Snow
said
White.
they
I
had
wouldn't
to going to redo Snow
Yeah,
White. 'cause it
like
was
they've already
that
pulled the
bad.
plug on some of the other live action
Why?
projects because
They
Snow
already
White did
failed-
so
they already
terrible.
failed to make Snow White once. Why
That's
did
why, because so many people were upset about it. They said, we'll do it again, make it right this time.
No.
Wait, why?
Leave it alone. Like there are other movie companies that have
Got
done
this.
Snow White adaptations that have been just fine.
I know,
Like,
so let
got
them
this.
handle this.
I mean, as much as people kind of think that Kristen Stewart is a wall drying paint, whatever. I thought she was fine in Snow White.
Sure.
It could have been one of her better movies, but I thought she was fine.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing of like Kristen Stewart and Hermione, Emma Roberts, like just
yeah.
oh, they're not as good as you think they are. I'm like, they actually are,
Let's do this.
and they need the proper source material. It's not Disney's fault that they were miscast.
Like
Yeah.
I've seen
Emma
Kristen
Roberts
Stewart.
is Belle, 100% is miscast. You cannot, and that
Yeah, and she
is-
couldn't sing. And she couldn't sing. They had
Exactly.
to do autotune.
I don't
Mhm.
think so.
No one can tell me that because I went and saw that film. You can't tell me like, oh, it was fun. No, it was not. I watched that. No, it was not.
I actually remember working at the movie theater when the live action Beauty and the Beast came out, and the whole thing about what's the guy who plays LeFou, but he also plays the snowman.
Oh,
Yes.
Josh Gad. So, because people were like, well, because I guess just Josh Gad being like openly gay, and people were like, oh well, like I'm like LeFou was always kind of gay coded, even in the original one.
Like,
And I remember this like parent came up to me to buy a ticket, and I shit you not, her question is, how gay is it? I was like, man, we watched a musical.
First of all, I take issue. Yeah, first of all, I take issue with that.
Like, man, it is a musical. What else are you
so
asking?
what else are you asking? It's like, I don't know how to answer that question.
I'm sorry. I have a lot of things about this.
Are you a
Like,
functional
You're
normal
done.
human
Got
being?
this.
to that point of like, oh, but LeFou was always gay coded. I'm like, if he was gay coded in the original movie, they were very subtle about it because
I know, I was like,
he's really not that gay.
he's not that subtle.
like
He's not gay, bro. He's gay.
First of all, like, what are you trying to say? Like,
Who the hell cares?
Basically, they were saying that, or the people who were watching the movie were basically saying, this is not me, this is them. They were saying his obsession with Gaston, and I was like, maybe?
yeah,
I
okay.
kind of see where they're going with that, but I wouldn't go all the way with that.
No, see, my problem with that is that, like clearly, if you think that's what that is,
What a pain.
you've never been around a yes man.
It's on.
You've never been around a
No,
little
he's
son.
clearly a yes man. He literally is just like,
He's just
I'll
a
do
yes
this, I'll do that.
Bro, like, LeFou is Gaston's hype man. He's just like, yeah, Gaston,
He's the guy who
I'll
hypes
beat
up
you.
Gaston
And he'll
whenever
go
he
for
needs
30
to.
eggs, because that's just what he does, bro. It's like you've never been around a yes man before. That's
Mhm.
literally
Got
LeFou's
this.
role. He's the hype man.
But yeah, I
Um,
think just the casting of
got this.
Josh Gad, and people were just like, what type of ma'am, I don't even know how to even start with your question. I'm like, do you want tickets for Beauty and the Beast or not?
I know, I was like, do you want these tickets or not?
Like, I gotta move the line along, okay?
Nice try.
Bro.
Again, I'm gonna refrain from going too deep into it, but like, let's just say I am not a fan of what Disney is trying to do with LGBT representation.
It
I've had
feels
this-
forced, essentially.
I've had
It's
these
just
feelings
essentially
for a while. Especially when, as a company, they really don't support what they're trying to push. Right, and
It's money.
There's a lot of evidence for that.
They're trying to get money.
They just want money.
They want the money. With the moolah. I mean, look what happened recently when all those people canceled their subscription. They were like, yeah, we lost like $4 billion. Let's get our money back.
That was, again, if you really want
Yeah, no, Disney definitely needs to get revamped in terms of movies, and I think they're kind of starting to realize this because they were like, listen, our live-action movies aren't really making good money.
I think what genuinely needs to happen is that people in charge of Disney need to F off, and the people in charge need to stop caring so much about let's make as much money. It's like, bro, you're
81 deaths already. No, Wisdom, it's a continuation from last stream. We started from 60, so it's technically 12 deaths.
Yeah. And like, you're destroying this company with what you're doing right now. You're literally embracing capitalism in the worst possible way.
And well, they have to worry about money because these movies cost them like $300 million. I'm like, why are you paying $300 million to make a movie? Like, what are y'all doing?
Are movie productions really that expensive nowadays?
Yes.
Somebody said the perfect thing a couple years ago, where they were like, "How come if you watch Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Davy Jones to this day CGI still looks so good, and yet CGI now looks even worse?" And it's like because they were given time to work on that. They're trying to crank out all these movies. The graphic designers or the artists aren't given time.
Yeah.
Well, again, yeah, I think. Again, to that point of like, yeah, they were given time, but it's also like we're so used to CG now that we're like we recognize it. So any CG inclusion is going to be
Uncanny Valley.
But like any CG inclusion is going to be like heavily criticized because like we recognize.
El Dorado has a ton of CGI, but it blends so well. Really? I actually never watched El Dorado, surprisingly.
Yeah.
This is and unfortunately Treasure Planet.
Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
Probably the Dorado.
Yeah, no, that movie is it's pretty amazing. It has there's a whole sequence in that film with the giant.
Oh, we got fixed that. Oh yeah.
And on the other hand, Treasure Planet got bombed because of the opposite. The CGI did not blend well at all.
Well, no, okay. So there's a great video that talks about Treasure Planet. The CG was fun, actually. It works in that movie because it's a part of the style. And they talk about the style of Treasure Planet is very hyper specific, where it kind of gives you this like weird blend between 2D and 3D animation. Like
Iron Giant, yes, that was my movie.
When you look at what's his name, John Silver. John Silver is largely a 2D animated character, except his arm. His arm is 3D, it's CG, and it moves perfectly with the character.
Because my god, the frames!
Yeah, because
those frames crashed.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like
go ahead.
John Silver in that movie is a mixture of 2D and 3D animation. And you wouldn't think that because he's animated so well. Treasure Planet was a really interesting game.
I think it was because if you look back, I always said that if you're ever gonna remake a movie, if Disney feels like there's ever a need, they really need to look at the movies that didn't do well. If they're gonna just keep doing the animated ones, like why don't you go back at the animated movies that didn't do well and try to recreate it for the better? Because all you're really doing is just taking beloved classics that were already fine as is and trying to find ways of how to create it live action, and then it looks wonky. Like I haven't watched the live action Lilo and Stitch, but I've seen some of the alien designs, and it's just like
stay away from the movie. You don't need to watch it. It's bad.
Stay away from that movie.
I'll take his word on it.
Also, all of the jokes about Ohana, in the original movie.
I heard they changed it in the live action.
Oh my god, 100% they did. They did something in this movie that has just been memed to death. It's basically
was it the Lilo and Stitch?
The live action Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's you. So like, right, the whole point of the original film is about these two sisters trying to make it through. They're literally on the verge of being separated.
Yeah.
Because you know, she's a single woman trying to take care of herself and her sister, and she cannot find a job.
Yeah.
In this movie, she's trying to go to college, and at one point, she's trying to go to college. On the hold on, on the mainland, right? Not just college on the mainland. And at one point, she decides, you know what? It's probably better if I give up Lilo to the system so that I can actually afford to go to college.
Wow.
So, that is the part that has been being to death.
It's like, let's do this, and then just completely forget.
Abandoning your sister so you can go to college.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Did they even watch the original movie? I feel like you know what's really stupid. I feel like sometimes the live action remake, they purposely try to change something that was important in the live action movie. The original movie.
Yeah.
Just to say it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, we're being clever. I'm like, no, you're trying to be cute.
No, you're trying to be
cute. It's not working.
That's exactly what it is. It's like you're trying to be.
Are you trying to be so
remaking
I
don't think so.
I rather than work on an Atlantis live action movie or a Treasure Planet live action movie or Sword in the Stone live action movie. Something that just did well instead of like why would I want to watch Aladdin in live action when I can just watch the movie?
I will actually back you up on the Treasure Planet one because I was like, people try to host that movie. Or no, I'm sorry, not Treasure Planet. Atlantis. Because people keep trying to host up Atlantis and like, oh, it's this great, like, amazing Disney film that is just so incredible.
But it did terrible in the theater.
And then, and then I went back and rewatched it like within the last year, and I said, oh, that's probably why. Because I can't stand this main character. He's annoying as hell.
And everybody keeps wanting to have Tom Holland as the cast.
He talks nonstop, and half the stuff he says, I'm like, oh, that's not good writing. That's actually like really bad dialogue.
Got this.
I mean, that's what they made. What's his name? Because he's Marty from Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's I would say the side characters in Atlantis were significantly better and more fun, entertaining than the main character was. Like significantly. Like Milo is actually the one.
Like everyone had cool backstories. I'm like, I want to know about your previous adventures. What happened about your previous adventures, huh?
Right. Well, it's a fun
Shall we?
It's a fun cast of characters that he travels with. Even the villains, the antagonists of the movie, are really fun and they have a great personality to them. It's just I don't like his main character. I just really don't like him.
No chance.
That's rough. But yeah, no, they really.
It was Treasure Planet is a movie that 100% deserves the recognition it gets. It is incredible. Atlantis, not so much.
Wait, Maja over there? I'm hearing him yelling. I'm sorry, I got so distracted because I heard yelling and I was like, he's watching a football game or he's playing a game?
That's what I mean. I'm like, please don't.
Yeah, I think he's playing Mahjong because I heard him yell Ron and I was like, yeah, Mahjong.
Oh,
Mahjong.
See, I feel like I didn't start playing Mahjong until like I got into Yakuza and then I had to try to win this side quest and I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play the game. And then we went to Otakon and they had to learn how to play Mahjong booth in the dealer's room, game room. And then like I think after we kind of learned the rough basics, like I was like, oh, okay, I think I know how to get it. And then now it's just like plays every day. And it's not even just typical Mahjong. It's like the website anime girls, like the little cute anime girls playing Mahjong. And I was like, I hope you don't have to pay for it. He's like, no. And I was like, okay, good.
It's on.
No, the game I'm playing is the Outlast Trials.
Back on the Outlast Trials.
There was a lot of yelling and screaming from the
Yeah, so, as I was saying, I was like, I'm just yelling. I was yelling on my side. Everybody yelling.
That's yeah, I'm like, okay. Turn down the volume.
Got this.
Because like when I have this thing, especially when this thing's volume all the way up, it's like, oh god, it's not. It's assaulting.
What a pain.
Yeah.
No chance. No chance.
Sorry.
Trials without the detail. I'm just that.
Oh, look at me. I'm Eudora. I got guns and lasers and a sword.
She's got a sword and a gun.
What, are you supposed to be, a nerd? Get the hell out of
Shit.
here.
I really thought he was about to say, "Shut up."
That would have been funny too.
Oh man. Oh man.
You sound like
I will.
You sound
I will. Oh. Lord, shut up, man. I'm trying to watch my shows. I'm trying to watch the TV shows.
Dad, I just made the honor roll. Don't you want to see my report card?
There's a flying biscuit.
The only thing I'm interested in seeing is the TV remote. Now be quiet, boy.
I don't think so.
Can't see who's trying to watch the game.
The only thing I'm interested in seeing is the Mets lose.
Hey, I can amen to that, man. I'm like, good.
Imagine you guys do it right now. Imagine we do
Because
it.
I didn't feel like seeing them bastard Juan Soto's smug look all over his face. I'm like, he could have been here. He could have stayed with us, but you let money drag you.
Like a nerd you are, loser. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I do still want to go see Zootopia 2. I'm worried as hell, though. I'm really scared it will not be great. I'm scared.
Oh, which movie? Oh, Zootopia 2. I'm probably gonna see it regardless because it looks fun.
I'm scared. I want it to be good. And the thing is, I think because it's not like a Disney princess film that it has that lead room to be more well received. But like, I'm scared.
You know what I'm scared of too? Because one
Well, I feel like when they do
time
Disney princesses, they'll be like, well, my son doesn't want to see this movie.
You're done.
Well, that's
well-
what I mean. I think again, it's a smart thing. It's like, why would you make an movie about animals? Because animals appeal to everybody. Like, why would they not make a movie? Like, movies with animals have been a part of Disney's DNA for years.
I know. It's like,
This'll do it. No chance.
have you not noticed the mouse, the duck, the dog?
Because like, even when the first one came out, people were worried about like, oh god, they're appealing to the furries. I'm like, first of all, if that's what you're concerned about, that says more about you than it does me. Because like, I've been watching Disney for years, and I've been, you know, like the Lion. First of all, like the Lion King exists. Like your argument should be invalid.
To be fair, it's the year of the furries because we got like what? Bad Guys 2, Zootopia 2, Goat.
I tell you
do we
what.
get bad guys free in here?
Someone never read
They're
the
good.
fanfics that came from that movie, man.
They gonna make it.
You know someone's gonna be like.
First of all,
someone-
hold on. Which movie are we referring to? Which one?
What? Oh, probably Zootopia.
Yeah,
like,
someone read.
With
Someone never read
that comic, the comic with the kid.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that comic.
Don't you
That
want
was
to have a kid?
Got this.
that was a nightmare.
You're done.
I remember people being on Tumblr about it, and it was like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I remember coming to YouTube. And you know the worst part is that artist is still grading comics to this day. I'm like, oh god,
no.
What a pain.
that was
That
just.
could be interesting. I 100% believe it.
That is,
I'm.
Man,
that's interesting. I get that.
In fact, I'm a proof. I'm gonna go and type in Zootopia on Tumblr, and I guarantee you, within 10 posts, there's probably gonna be something 100% inappropriate.
yeah, something cringe. Yeah.
If it's heads, it'll be Zootopia. Tails. That'll be bad guys.
Okay, so
Well,
far,
I can tell you right now. Zootopia's got some competition because Bad Guys 2 did pretty well. So they're gonna need to step it up.
Yep. Yeah, there it is.
People can say whatever they want. Oh, the second one wasn't
My
as good.
goodness, do not do this. Protect your eyes. How
The
about
second one
protect-
wasn't as good as the
How
first
about
one. The
wear
second
a
one needs
3D
much money than the
wear
first one.
3D glasses. Because it's Kingdom Hearts free. 3D. Ha 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 ha.
Cage 3D.
Let's
The
do
years
this.
of that game.
Well, let's not forget about the Dream Eaters and Dream Juggles because one of my favorite Dream Eaters was the T-Rex.
I don't care what he says. I love the Dream Eaters. They were adorable.
The Dream Eaters are fun.
No, alarm clock. What's going on?
It was his own alarm clock.
My goodness, do not do this. Protect your eyes. Listen. I've been in this game for too long.
The drop meter was not. I agree because the drop meter sucks. Man.
Anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic for the movie. I don't think it will be bad. I just hope it's not like cringe or just like. Okay, well, no, I take it back. It's gonna be cringe. I just hope that like it's fun. That's all I want from the movie. That's all I really want.
I would like for them to explore more of the cleverness they had in the first movie, like all the puns. Like what was it? All the fur fighters instead of Foo Fighters,
Let's
fur
do this.
fighters.
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about that. I think there's gonna be that in this movie.
Just hope that the plot's like not like, oh, I saw this coming from a mile away.
I mean,
Now I will deduct points with the original Zootopia with the whole because it was on that trend of the hidden villain,
yeah, the twist villain.
the twist villain, and I was like, can we not over and over and over again? It's like you had one good twist villain in Wreck-It Ralph, and then you abused it.
Yeah, well, no,
Really?
because they tried to copy the twist villain archetype from Pixar when Pixar was doing it and doing it well, and Pixar was like, "Oh, you're copying our homework? Nah, we're not gonna let you succeed."
But who was the twist villains that they were doing in Pixar?
That's what I want to know.
Oh, well, I guess the guy from 3, but I mean, I never trusted him in the beginning, but okay.
So, Monsters Inc.
Oh, Water News.
Right? Water News.
That's
You
right.
could even go so far as to say The
You're
Incredibles.
done. Got this.
There's a
Maybe.
couple.
Wow, that's adorable, isn't it?
Let's go.
I don't know. I still think my favorite one, because I feel like if you're gonna have a quote-unquote twist villain, you should at least like have subtle hints instead of just like out of nowhere I'm evil. Because like
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Hans
no,
from Frozen was like,
this is
bruh, why are you evil?
I know.
Where did this come from? Like, it was just random.
Hans was just completely random and frozen. It was like,
Oh, I'm gonna
I
have
don't think
I'm gonna have to send you like Shea Frillis's video about it because I think he did a great job covering
Oh,
it.
Shifreless. I've
Yeah.
seen his channel before. Honestly, my personal twist villain will always be King Candy, because like they bring up Turbo like kind of throughout the thing, so you're thinking like, okay, you gotta watch out for Turbo, but you don't really connect the dots that Turbo is King Candy. You just assume King Candy's his own person that's just being sketchy as hell.
See, in that movie, it works because it's subtle enough, but also him being the twist of the movie is not that he is the villain. The twist is that he is not the character you think that he is, right? The twist is like the problem with the twist villain archetype is the whole, oh, they were a villain the entire time, and like, no, the twist should be right that their intentions were not as good as you thought that they were.
Let's do this. Got this. You're
Right,
done.
like in the case
Got
of
this.
like Water News from Monsters Inc. Right,
yeah.
he becomes a villain because he lets his
Let's go.
he lets his ambitions get in the way. He lets his
Right.
like his and the
Right.
things that and the things that get in the way. Like he sacrifices his best scarer because he
I
thinks
don't
it's for the
think
best
so.
of the company.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying to protect this woman, I'll sacrifice 1,000 kids.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
Actually,
Right.
have you seen that meme where it said Water Noose gets arrested for being the crooked, and that's why you know this is a fictional movie?
Right.
I was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
The greedy corporate CEO actually facing consequences for their actions.
Nah.
Right.
No way.
No, you can't have that. Right. Right. So the twist in Wreck-It Ralph is that, right. So like with the Incredibles, right? With our what's
Got this.
but right. The twist is not that he's a villain. The twist is that it's somebody that Mr. Incredible doesn't in fact know. Right. That little
essentially written off.
Yeah, that little boy who idolized his hero for so many years, who ended up, hurting the reputation of his hero, grew up to become a villain, and one that actually was pretty formidable.
And bonus fact, if you actually look at the scene in the beginning of the movie where he tells him to go home and he's holding Bon Voyage, if you look at the flashback, it's a different point. He's like, there's the Bon Voyage guy's not even there. He's literally seeing it differently in his eyes.
Yep. But he doesn't even recognize it, like, oh, my hero's actually, on the job and doing work right now. Like the villain that he's beating up, quote unquote. No, he wasn't there. That didn't happen. It's like,
He just told me to go home, and I was just trying to help.
Yeah, he just told me to piss off. And it's just like, what?
No, not Keyblade.
What did you think he was doing? It's like, right, like, what did you think Mr. Incredible was doing? So, yeah, like, that was, and again, to that point, right, the twist of Wreck-It Ralph is not that King Candy is the villain, is that King Candy is another character who's already been notorious for, going bad and doing bad things. And it works. It works! And then you get to Frozen! If only there was someone who could let piss off!
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna go down the route of, she's supposed to love him, and then she finds out, oh wait, I actually like the deer guy. And then he's gonna be heartbroken. He's like, I guess I'll just go back home. Not that, hey, let me just try to murder you two, and then
Yeah.
I'll just take over your kingdom.
I still to this day do not understand people who try to defend Han and being like, well, he was always evil, or there were subtle hints, or that he was hiding his attention. Please, stop defending it. It's bad. You can clearly see where the writers were like, oh,
We need a villain.
We need a villain. Flip the switch. Because I literally said that in the movie theater back in 2013 when I saw the movie for the first time. I was like, what just happened? This, came out of nowhere. There was no warning that this was going to happen. I don't get what?
I didn't get either.
Actually, one that's really funny, when I saw Frozen in theater, I actually thought Elsa was gonna be the main character because I remember seeing her the most
Because
we
in
all
the trailers.
Because she was in the original story. She
Right.
is.
So when we were watching the movie, I'm like, why are we focusing on the sister so much?
I know, it's
what?
like,
I was like, what happened to the other Jay?
This'll do it.
And we're sitting here watching. I was like, is she okay? Did she? She's not on screen a lot.
Right.
Yeah, because it used to be called, it was gonna be called the Frozen Queen or something.
Snow Queen, was it?
Or Snow Queen. But they thought it would alienate the boys crowd, so they renamed it Frozen, and then they were like, yeah,
Still
all kids
alienated
can
the
watch
boys
it.
crowd.
Well, that's why they make movies like, Treasure Planet and Atlantis, because they were like, yeah, we gotta attract the boys to the movies. Because Disney's usually known for princesses.
But the interesting thing about Disney is that Disney has always had a history of taking these fairy tales and revising them in a way that makes them better. If you actually look at the story of Treasure Planet, it actually fixes a lot of problems with the original story of Treasure Island. It actually fixes some of the things in the story because they found a great way to really connect the dots and make it more emotional. Cinderella had changes to it. Snow White had changes to it. Sleeping Beauty had changes to it. The whole thing of them making Elsa not the villain, but a secondary protagonist, somebody to root for, is actually kind of a stroke of genius on the part of Disney. Except you ruined it by making a terrible villain.
Yep.
Oh, and don't forget those people like, I can't believe we have a prominent sister duo movie that shows sister love, and somebody's like, excuse me, did y'all forget Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch was a thing before this, remember?
Yeah. Well,
Exactly, literally like 10 years
and they
before
don't pay
that.
attention. Right. The whole, the Duke of Wesselton.
It's Weaselton!
It's Weaselton. I mean Wesselton. It's Weaselton. Like, please.
I do like the callback though with Zootopia with the same voice actor.
That was funny. That was actually
was like-
better than...
Wesselton. Actually, it's pronounced
Duke
Weaselton.
Weaselton, and then in Zootopia he's Duke Russell. He's like Wesselton.
Pretty mean.
That was actually better. To me, that was actually
It's on.
Like that's a
Actually,
good
there's-
cameo callback.
That was
There's
a
a
good
couple-
cameo callback.
Actually, there's a couple of those more. That was.
Oh, where the chief was like, we're not gonna sing a little
That's
song.
not musical.
and
Life
everything's
is not a
gonna be
musical. You just
better,
sing your way through
so
life.
let
It's get
it
better.
go.
So let it go. I was
Right.
like,
But also,
subtle. It's like real
there was a-
subtle Disney.
there are like floral prints and costumes all throughout that movie. If you look, that are references to Frozen. Just in the background, you love. You'll see it. But yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I gotta get going on.
Alright, thanks for popping in, Laura.
No problem, guys. Get your videos.
My post reached 30,000 views on Reddit. But yeah. I forgot my track. See, I'm ranting so much. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Really? Me too.
Twist villains.
Twist villains. Yes. Yeah, they just haven't worked. And I think specifically the bigger problem with Zootopia is that it was always supposed to be sort of this like murder mystery type film. That's what it was marketed as.
You're done.
And then the murder mystery turns out to be like the because it's like, God forbid you give your villain a chance to shine and be a part of the story. Like, it's not even that it's bad. It's just that they were favoring the relationship between Nick and Judy, and their relationship and coming to understand one making a villain that was good and competent.
There's a lot of red herrings. It's like, oh, this guy's the villain. Oh, actually, this person's the villain.
Yeah.
I think one of the most egregious ones, probably right after Big Hero 6. Because they were so
yeah.
insistent it was a business guy, and then it was like,
Like,
that
no.
and then it was like, no, it's actually
Ooh,
me, and they're like, how did you survive the fire though?
Oh, that was bad. Oh, that one.
And I was like, so you just let a innocent student die trying to save you, and
That was his mistake.
That was
Like,
his dumb mistake. It was like, even though I was did Dacia, no, if I was Heater, I was like, nah. You know what? I don't have to get this whole no killing thing, but how he did that was completely unacceptable.
That's literally what he does in the movie.
Exactly.
He's like, Baymax, destroy my programming. Excuse me, did I give you the option to speak?
did I stutter?
Did I
Did I
stutter?
stutter? No, like, the crash out from Hero at that moment was completely valid.
Like, no, that is understandable. I was like,
Yeah,
bro, my
that's
brother went to save
very
you, and now he
understandable.
died. We assumed you both died, and now
Yeah.
he's dead.
Well, because
and
the thing is,
all-
and I swear, and I think people like it's under. First of all, I never want to hear somebody say, "Oh, Big Hero 6 is underrated." It literally won the Academy Award for Animated Picture. You
Right.
cannot say that about that film. It's not underrated. It won one of the biggest awards in America for that film. It's not underrated. You're not allowed to use that word.
And
you could say-
it's technically Disney's first foray into Marvel, even though a lot of people don't realize it's a Marvel property.
You could say, "Oh, well, maybe it's underappreciated for a long-lasting effect." I'm like, okay, fine. I'll let that one go because that's a better, more fair criticism.
Let's do this.
Better criticism.
Got this.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's
You're
not.
done. Got this.
It's not underrated, right? It's not underappreciated. And I'm sorry, when you win an Academy Award, you don't get to call yourself an underdog anymore. Right? That's just how
Like, it was a pretty good film. It's just the villain is just not good. But I think emotionally, it hits to right heartstrings, especially when they're in that portal. And like here, to him, it's like, listen, this is literally the last thing you have of your brother left that you are probably going to lose. And I mean, I don't know if there's a theory about it, but I do feel like at that point that I know Baymax is a robot, but I feel like at that point he might have become sentient and aware of his role in Hero's life, because even he's like, are you satisfied with your care? As in, like, almost as if Tadashi is speaking through him.
He's at that point. He's almost going against his programming at that point.
Yeah, he's literally going against his program, and he's like, "Listen, I gotta get you safe.
You need to tell me. You need to tell me this because you have to. You have to. Yeah, it's literally like he's going. It's just like, wow. Oh, like there's the Disney magic right there.
Yeah, that was good. And then you have this, and then you find out, well, your chip got saved. You just gotta figure out how to rebuild it.
Well, also the fact that, like, okay, when did he have time to put the chip in there, right? Because he had the chip in there. He locked it first in order to save it. I'm like, wait a minute. So if he did all that, how was he saying all of the other stuff?
That's why I said I think he became sentient.
Positive theory.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he was programmed to the point that, and all the stuff he did, that even without the chip, I think he became sentient enough.
Big Hero 6 is another example of what I was saying with Nick and Judy, where the movie really kind of favored that relationship between Hero and Baymax, and him growing closer to Baymax as sort of a way of dealing with the grief of the loss of his brother, but also, you know, like, just exploring this thing that his brother created in lieu of giving us screen time to understand the villain and to see what the villain is about. I mean, literally all of the villain's plans are off screen, and we're just happening to find out what's going on when we find out what. Like, you could argue it's worse in Big Hero 6, but I think the overall impact of it is actually worse. Because, right, the whole point of Zootopia is that she takes on this career, this thing of trying to figure out who the killer is, the person who's creating these savage animals across Zootopia, because if she doesn't, she's literally going to be hurt.
We're gonna buy you.
Right. Whereas they don't have to go solve the mystery in Big Hero 6, but they end up just stumbling into it.
Got this.
So it's like, I think the impact in Big Hero 6 wasn't quite as bad as it was in Zootopia, but it still wasn't good. And it's weird to talk about these movies because on the one hand you can say, well, Disney certainly way creating really good protagonist characters, but they came at the cost of making great villains, and it made them step back.
It's like the opposite from the 90s. Like, in the 90s, Disney had some fantastic villains.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say though, I think people are being way too hard on Hero. Like, way too hard. Those characters. So Aladdin is perfect, and I will take note.
Wait, you're cutting in and out. What happened?
What about my childhood character?
People are being way too hard on the 90s hero characters, I think. And I think I understand it's an attempt to see, like, I'm smart, and I'm intelligent, and I understand media. Like, okay, guys, we get it. You're analyzing children. No, please, like, let's not get too crazy. But, like, people give, like, Belle crap, Ariel crap, they give Aladdin crap, Mulan crap, and it's like, you know, these characters are actually not as bad as you're trying to say.
I mean, Ariel, the thing with Ariel isn't, because everybody's like, oh, she's getting up for a board. I'm like, not really. She just wants adventure. She wants to see basically an area. It's curiosity. She's like, I've never been on land. I just really want to go on land. There just happens to be a hot guy on it.
Yep. Ariel's infatuation with the human world is understandable because she's pretty much seen everything she could see in her life in the scene.
Yeah.
Suddenly, she is fascinated by and it's like the thing of like you could almost relate to it as like seeing Ariel as like autistic coding or like neuroconnection coding in that sense, because she seems to have a real fascination with the topic. No one else in her family or in the scene does. So it's really interesting in that sense.
Of course, King Triton says you must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
We were just talking about that before stream. The Bentley voice killed me. That was so great.
Not meddle in the affairs of other worlds. Nerd.
Like, dang, you just listen to the man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no,
we wrote the canon. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, I never understood people's complaints with especially actually in fact I'm gonna quote Nostalgia Critic when he reviewed the OG Beauty and the Beast. He's like, Belle's like almost too perfect because she's like nothing really kind of bothers her. She literally just wants to just do her own thing and just chill. She's
Yeah.
like, she's literally just like, I just want to like read books and just mind my own business.
Belle is the one that pisses me off the most when people try to like pick apart old Disney films. Like, well, she says she wants to go on a great adventure, but she ends up just getting married to a cousin. You are diminishing what is going on because
That is literally just diminishing what is happening.
this simple for this farm girl, this girl who lives in a small French town, to be whisked away to a giant manor in the middle of nowhere.
With books she can read for days.
Books she can read for days, but also to be in this castle with like enchanted items, creatures, and a literal giant furry creature who may or may not have feelings for her. Like, this is kind of an adventure, aka the thing she wanted. Right? But the thing with the original story of Beauty and the Beast is that it's not Belle who really has to go through the big character arc, big character change.
No.
Well, actually, it is. I'm sorry, I was getting it wrong. It is, right. It's like, the original story is that he's already a decent person, but she just has to see it. In this film, they changed that to where, yeah, he has to learn the lesson of, I need to be a decent human being, and by being a decent human being, maybe somebody could,
Shall we?
actually like me. Like me. And that's, again, this is Disney doing what Disney does best, where they revise the fairy tale in a way that actually makes sense.
Got this.
Yeah.
Then you get the people.
Well, actually, he was only 10 years old when she possessed him.
You do not know that.
I think I do know that.
I will admit,
I don't want to hear it.
I will admit, at least the live action version tried to explain why people would just randomly forgot that there was a castle nearby. And they're like, yeah, the curse will make people forget they had memory issues. I'm like, okay, thanks for fixing that plot hole.
Yeah, again, that's the thing about these live action films that piss me off, is that like there's little changes like that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the midst of all these other things that make no sense.
Yeah.
Like, why can you just like, why do you pick and choose like the good stuff to keep and the bad stuff? Like, why do you do this?
Agreed.
Why do you do this?
Why do you do this?
Nice try.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I feel like that they had like a great run in the 90s, and then they were like, we don't know what we want to do, and then they're kind of like, I think we got what we're gonna do, and like we don't know what we want to do anymore.
I don't think so. It's on.
Actually, I'm gonna look up a list. I'm gonna be like, what is even your upcoming movie? I have no idea what they even have out.
They said they got greenlit for Hunchback and Notre Dame, which I'm dreading.
Oh my.
Got this. Gotcha.
It's a list of full Disney studio films from 2020 to 2029. Jesus.
You thought you'd win?
Jeez, they're playing that far ahead.
That's what Wikipedia has.
I have a theory that Lucifer too. What are you smoking? There is no way they're killing this. That's not happening.
Let's do this.
Why are you starting with this DM?
Because
Oh, he has said this a few times earlier today. Why are you doing this, DM? Oh, that's right. The new Tron movie comes out. Oh,
Another Tron movie?
yeah, I'm a Jared Leto.
I said the same thing today. I was like, wait a minute. When did they do this?
I was just kind of confused about the plot when I first saw the original trailer, and I'm like, okay, but how are there still people in the Tron thing if the thing got reset?
I know, I was like...
But I guess
Also-
this is like, hey, we built our own program, and they're like, Ares is some, like, I guess they're doing the, hey, the computers are military people, you can use them to fight others, and I'm like, oh, we're going this route. And then he's gonna gain consciousness, he's like, what is war? What is peace? Bullshit like that.
It's over.
Okay, I will admit, I do kind of want, I mean, it's not Disney, it's under the Warner Productions that's Disney owned, but I do kind of want to watch Rental Family that has Brendan Fraser in it. Have you seen that trailer?
I have not seen that one.
So, Rental Family is basically this kind of washed up actor that's now living in Japan and doing those wonky Japanese commercials, and he's just not getting his break anymore, and do you know okay, so basically in Japan you can actually rent a family. Don't ask why. It's people act. This is a legitimate job. You
Okay.
can rent a family for different occasions, and for some reason I guess they were like, hey, we need a dad to
Let's go.
you know, it pays like this amount of money. You up to it? And he's like, I guess.
This'll do it. No chance.
So yeah, it stars Brandon Fraser, but I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see that.
That's random as heck.
Yeah, you didn't know you can rent a family? Yeah, people can rent a family.
I didn't know that was legal.
It's legal, and you can make decent money off of it. They were like, hey, I need someone to play the mother and father figure. Okay, we'll hire you to play the dad. We'll hire the mom. You'll be the siblings, and you guys can rent out a family.
You thought you'd win?
Oh, if there was ever a reason to move out, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna rent a family.
It's real.
Least craziest the Japanese allowed people to buy. I suppose.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's.
Are they allowed to rent out children too? Because I'm pretty sure that's considered repossession.
I think you can. I think only older, like you have to be like over like
I
16 or
don't
something.
think so.
I guess that somewhat makes more sense.
Yeah, you can't just have. I mean, you could have a child who's like, "Hey, can we rent out a dad?" But I don't think you can rent out a child.
It's on. You thought you'd win?
Yeah, that was not the run. I messed that up.
Every drop I drink up.
What? What did I just hear?
Is that? Okay, Timu soda. Soda. Stop with
Oh, that's what I needed. I needed that. Thank you.
Got this. You're
Why
done.
is there a live-action Moana movie?
Oh, we
Yes.
already talked about that.
Where is that live-action Moana? Why?
Hi.
I remember we had discussions about that previous streams.
There we go.
That makes no sense. But okay.
There we go.
Because they're gonna recast everyone, not bring the original cast back.
What a pain. Shall we?
I I needed that. That was Paprika.
I'm sorry, what did I just say? I know you're not saying y'all gonna have 10 Frozen movies.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I don't doubt it.
Fourth
They'll milk it as
Frozen
much as
film
they
is in
can.
development. In 2023, Jennifer Lee revealed that 10 projects are in development, including films based upon original. Okay, I think they're just saying 10 projects in general, not like 10 Frozen movies.
I don't think.
Come on, it's gonna be a franchise. It's gonna be a franchise.
Frozen, the series.
Let's do this.
Frozen, the card game. We're gonna do.
I'm desperately trying to make sure that my Spotify and year list accurately reflects what I've been listening to this year.
I'm still kind of mad. We were supposed to get an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit TV show, and they shut it.
Oh, I'm not. Well, because going back to what we were saying about Disney, like, why don't they just redo their properties? Because they are stupid and they don't want to take risks anymore. They don't want to take risks on things that they don't think are going to work. Do you think when they created Tailspin that they knew that it was going to be popular? No. They just did it because the Jungle Book was popular.
Let's do this.
Tailspin.
Got this.
Right? That's the only reason Tailspin exists.
Got
Like,
this.
as a world, it doesn't really make any sense, but we'd like it anyway. I mean, that's what it is. It's like, there are so many Disney shows, Disney movies that are sitting around that are like begging for a modern day adaptation or something like that. And like, why wouldn't they just jump on the risk with it? Oh, I know why. Because they don't have anybody creative that can make it happen. And when they do, they force them out. Dana Terrence.
Oh my god. Avatar 5 releasing in 2031.
Avatar 5.
How many more movies they gotta make with that?
Yes.
As many as he wants.
That'll do big. That'll do.
That'll do big. That'll do.
Got this.
Who's making these movie titles? Mike and Nick and Nick and Alice?
Boy.
Got this.
I mean,
right.
Yeah, can somebody message me when Disney and Pixar decide to stop naming their movies after just one word or one name?
Incredibles 3, 2028. Coco's 2. Why are we having Coco's 2? What else could they do?
Coco does
Why
not
are we
need a
making
sequel.
That's what I said. What?
The Ofrende is on fire. We gotta go back into the spiritual world. Like, oh my god.
That's
this is
wild.
good, bro.
Why are we getting a Princess Diaries 3 and why are we getting Sister Act 3?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, I'm convinced at this point they just ran out of ideas.
They're
We're
like,
just gonna
"Sequel!"
recycle. We're just gonna recycle everything we can.
Untitled Prince Charming movie? So we're just, instead of Cinderella, we're just saying, hey, just make a Prince Charming movie.
Someone asked for Prince Charming? I didn't.
I guess so.
Got this. Got this. Got this.
Yes, we got it. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Oh my gosh, he did get it. Those are my items. He actually did got this.
Of course.
You're done. Got this. You're done.
You're
I will
done.
say, it is,
Got this.
Why
is
are we
nice.
making a movie about Big Thunder Mountain? The Railroad?
no. Do you remember the time we went on the rant about how they were supposedly making a Bald Mountain movie? I was like, what?
I don't think so.
I
think that fell
that
through.
actually.
I think that fell into through the woodwork, and all I can say is good.
Okay, I will admit, I am a little curious about a movie for Figment, because he is a very prominent Disney park character, and it'd be kind of interesting to see them do a movie about that. So I'm not entirely mad about it. I mean, he's literally called Figment into your imagination, so I'm like, come on, you guys gotta be really like, this has to be very creative.
Seems like a loose cannon.
Yeah, it's literally, yeah, the ride is called Figment into your imagination, featuring Figment.
You lost.
I've been on that ride once. It is the type of ride that if you want to take a nap on because you're tired walking around the park,
Yeah.
help yourself. There are a few rides in the park where it's like, listen, I just want to get on something, but I don't really want to feel intense. So just literally a slow dark ride, and you just sit and you're just chilling. Same thing with what's that one in Magic Kingdom? There's one that goes like all around the Tomorrowland park, and it's literally just like a 5-minute ride where you're just chilling in the thing.
It's called the People Mover.
Yeah, the People Mover. Yeah, you're just literally just like observing the Tomorrowland, and you're just like, bro, I'm resting my feet at the same time, and I'm kind of in a cool area.
Yeah, there's a People Mover in Nintendo World. I kind of wish there was actually a legitimate People Mover, because I think the one in Tomorrowland spoils you for all people moving forward. Because that one is long. It is long. Right? It really, like, you are on that thing for all.
In 2025, it was announced that Hercules live-action film was going through creative struggles, with the Russo brothers wanting the film to primarily evolve around Hades. What?
Wait, the Russo brothers are involved?
They wanted to focus. Then just call it Hades, not Hercules. It has nothing to do with Hercules.
Of course. Again, are we surprised? I'm not.
And it's like, while Disney is leaning towards a more faithful adaptation of the original animated film following the backlash of the TikTok-inspired tone. Why was there a TikTok-inspired tone?
There was a TikTok-inspired tone.
Hang on, let me reach further back up.
Are you surprised that the movie's failing? I'm not. Just like I'm not surprised. My team is failing.
So it says Joe Russo told Games Raider Plus that the remake would pay homage to the original with a more modern spin on it, and revealed that it would also be a modern musical inspired by TikTok.
That makes no sense.
Why?
I'm glad it's kind of going through creative struggle right now. Don't even release that crap. Really?
Yeah.
Modern day remake?
Thank you.
Inspired by TikTok?
Inspired by TikTok? Like, nah, that's a red flag. That's a big.
I hear TikTok. I want to quit.
Got this.
Exactly. You know what happened in the boardroom? This is what happened in the boardroom. How do we get these young folks to watch the movies? We're not getting enough young folks to watch the movies. We know. Let's add TikTok to Greek mythology. Yeah, the kids will be hip to that. Don't you like TikTok?
There was something I read recently, and I don't remember. Maybe it was for the bad guys too, where it was like, yeah, this movie's written with like definitely younger, modern audiences in line, but it's like the humor of this. It was some. Oh no, you know what it was? It was K-pop humor. It was. They wrote that. Why does the dialogue and the jokes in the movie feel really good? Because they actually like went to like young people and said like, hey, what kind of jokes do you kind of like? And they like took a lot of surveying from that and just were like really good and just adapted what they had to it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense because the jokes in that movie are actually pretty funny. You got saved from a pixel there.
Yeah,
Oof, too late.
I was saved by a pixel. That a pixel.
Because yeah,
too
no,
late.
I've seen some kids talking in movies nowadays. I'm like, kids don't talk like that.
Yeah.
So
like, oh, mom, you're so unfair.
How many more attempts do you think you got in you?
This might be my second to last one.
Yeah.
But we are making slow progress.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember when they did the modern day live-action remake of Gem and the Holograms?
Oh, I remember you telling me about that monstrosity.
It was so bad they pulled the movie
They
2 weeks
out
into
from
the
the
theater
theaters
run.
after 2 weeks. It was
Because
that
it was
bad.
supposed to be based off the 80s TV series, and then they tried to make it modern. She's like, oh, she's trying to be a YouTube star, and all this other stuff, and then I'm like, what?
You thought you'd win?
And it just did. And my sister was pissed because she's a big Gem and Holograms fan, and she's like, she saw the show and she's like, what is this? What is this mess?
Was she not insulted at the very end where they did the, like
she didn't even see the movie. She just saw the trailer and was like, I'm not watching it.
No, the worst thing they did in that film, besides it being a really crappy movie, is the fact that they went out of their way to interview fans about the original Gem and the Holograms movie, and then have the audacity to put it in the end credits and spin it as like, oh, they're talking about the Gem and the Holograms from this movie. Like that is evil and insidious, and you are a terrible person who thought of that. Like, what are you doing? And you know what's funny? You're gonna get a kick out of this, right? Because you both have seen Wicked, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same director of Gem and the Holograms.
No way.
Yep, it's
There's
John
no
M2.
way.
No, it's John M2.
Bro.
That's wild.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he also directed the Bratz movie back in like 04, 05.
You know what? I'm gonna Google it.
Because that feels like his cup of tea. Because that Bratz movie was...
Bratz movie. Ooh, 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, it was bad.
Ooh, good 10%.
10%? Oh my. It was not. It was a guy named Sean McNamara.
Damn.
What else did he direct? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
Alright.
The guy who directed the Bratz movie, he directed Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain. The movie where they tried to make Hulk Hogan a Power Rangers type superhero character. Oh no! I grew up with that movie. It's a terrible film.
Three Ninjas, yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. There's 4 of the Three Ninjas movies, and that's the last one because it's the worst one. It's so bad.
Wait, did you hear what happened to the director? Like the background with the director for who made Three Ninjas?
What?
So apparently years ago he got kidnapped from North Korea.
Oh.
What?
I don't think so.
If I remember this correctly, the director of Three Ninjas, yeah, I think he got like kidnapped by North Korea years ago, and then like him and his wife like were able to escape by like tricking the guards or something. Because apparently one of the either the sons of the dictator before he became a dictator or whatever was really into movies, and he's like, I want to make my own North Korean movies. So he basically picks a guy who's from Hong Kong and was like, I want you to come here because I want to make a movie, and I will open a studio. And the guy's like, okay, but thanks, but no thanks. And the guy's like, I wasn't asking.
Oh. Oh,
They said I
dear.
wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking. Nope. I don't remember if this is. It might not be him. Hang on. What is his name?
Wow, okay. Well, you can say this much. Yeah, John M2's resume has been pretty extensive. Wow. Because he's absolutely not afraid to direct. He's done, first of all, he's done a lot of music.
Your power is mine.
So he's done both Wicked. He's the director for both Wicked films.
Okay.
He's directing an upcoming adaptation of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which is like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Director of Crazy Rich Asians.
No way.
Yep, Gem and the Holograms. I remember this, the Justin Bieber documentary.
Oh.
When Bieber was at his height, I remember that. Yeah, Believe and Never Say Never. Also Step Up 3D and Step Up 2. So he's got a pretty extensive resume, I will say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, this guy, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, no, he was like, where is it? There's literally an article about the abduction of Shing Sing Hulk and Cho Eun-hee, and they were kidnapped in the 70s from North Korea, and then he was actually divorced from his wife, and then the North Korean guy was like, "No, you need to can't have you looking like you guys are broken up. So I need you to remarry her and then make movies for me."
What the heck?
There was a whole ass story. What is that guy who's always telling background stories and then he goes until and then explains like the rest of it? He does TikTok. Is it something Williams?
Thanks for reminding me that Brat's the meat.
Oh yeah, Ray William Johnson. So he does like TikTok storyteller, and he
yeah.
And he explained this one time, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy from Hong Kong got kidnapped with him and his wife." And it's just like, what the hell?
That's random.
It was random.
It's over.
I think that's enough attempts for the night.
I think that's enough child abuse as well.
Yeah.
Even at it for like 3 hours.
Yeah. 3 hours, that'll do it.
TMA, 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 TMA.
Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and be surprised with a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, but I doubt it.
If only. Well, let's see.
Dang, you almost got like 60 deaths. You
Yeah.
almost doubled your deaths.
I almost doubled my death count. How about that?
Oh my god.
Well, that'll do it for this set of tries. So we'll try again next week. Let's see, who's streaming? Oh, David Gallagher is still streaming, so we'll give him a raid.
What else is he doing? We already beat Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, wait, he's got to play the other games.
Yep, he's on Chain of Memories right now, but he's doing that tomorrow.
Oh, Lord, help. Lord of mercy.
Riku, Riku.
Yep. Alright, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks, whoever's still here watching. Thanks for watching. We'll resume with Fighting Azora next week. So long.